Bro, where's the music? Where's the DJ? What's going on?
Okay, we are live again. We are live again, guys. We are.
Chee.
Hope this one
Let me
goes better.
let me reshare this one.
Oh yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, I want to share the last one. That's okay. I can share the playback.
Oh man. This.
Where's the DJ? What's going on?
Okay, we are live again. We are live again. Welcome back, everybody. I apologize for that. You know, we had someone so special on the show that the Wi-Fi and internet never know how to act. They was confused.
I was like,
how
bro,
did
who's this?
Magic Man
Who's
get
this?
on the show? You know,
Who is this scrub jumping in this podcast right now? That's what the thing said. That's why our stuff went kind of like
It's
that.
oh my god, it's that guy.
She got
I was
him.
like, bro, because this scrub came on, because Magic came on, I think it went kind of lag. My bad, bro. I apologize.
Spitfire. What is that, Spitfire? Something wrong with me?
I hope not.
Right? Because you
Yes,
put my
we'll
name.
get back into the. I know. Hey, we still good. Everybody's still moving. Nobody bots right now.
We're good, bro. We're good.
I think.
As long as you see that fan stop, yeah, we done.
So, Magic, I have a question. What made you get into music?
Bro, funny story. I was in a group before, and it wasn't even like anything. It was just like, hey, you know, I get a friend's birthday coming, friend's baby's birthday coming up. I don't know, you like jam or what? I was like, yeah, I guess. I was just gonna sing back up, chill a little bit, and I don't know. That was like the funniest gig we did because we just did. I don't know. I'm not gonna say we did any kind, but we had about 2 practices before then. Everybody, I only knew like maybe 2, 3 guys in a band that time. Had about like 7, 8. And then after the gig, it was, hey, somebody asking if we can do another one. I was like, huh? I was like, oh, okay. I guess we did something good. And then it just went from there. This was like years ago, like, oh my gosh, like 10 years ago, kind.
Never like
That's
say
usually how it starts. Yeah.
I never like say 14 years because you know, but that was about 10. I was no, you know what? That was 8 years ago, kind.
Okay, got it. He was like when 7th grade, right?
I think, yeah, bro. I think I just got my diploma from intermediate. I think that time.
Yeah.
And that was it.
14
The
years.
rest is history. Yeah.
Nice.
Once again, thank you
And
guys
then
for
kinda-
joining in. Share away.
Nah, you good, bro.
Yeah, Orange Master's in the house.
Hey, I just want to give a thanks to you guys, bro. Dubs, Fats, thank you for having me
Yeah.
tonight on this beautiful Wednesday.
On our
Oh, no,
last
thanks
night
for
of
coming.
freedom.
You know,
Last night
On
of
our
freedom,
last night of freedom.
and we're
Our
on
last
here.
night of-
We're on here.
yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'll go walk.
we're
I'll go walk.
free.
I live right next to the Alawai, so before midnight, I'm gonna take my kids go feed the ducks real quick, one last time, because we cannot feed those ducks for 2 more weeks.
One last time.
I gotta
Yep.
tell the ducks, hey,
You know,
I don't know how you guys gonna eat. I don't know how you guys gonna eat, but figure it out. 14 days.
Right?
yeah, you gotta train them. You gotta stand by your house. Whatever you feed them, you just gotta go like this so they come like you guys. Start quacking. The duck quack, you know, from Mighty Ducks.
Bro, you know,
Yeah.
lucky I vegan. Otherwise, I eat them. You know what I mean?
Shit, you
Ooh.
vegan too, my friend. Dang.
Since hey, that's another story, bro. Since January, guys, believe it or not, since January,
Shit.
but
Nice.
2 weeks ago, or actually a month ago, I finally had fish. Because you know I'm trying to become a pescatarian a little bit. I know you know it's good to splurge every now and then. For me red meat, not a red meat, but like fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to
Dang.
try the whole 6 months first, see how being vegan would be. It's a lot of carbs, guys. It's a lot of carbs.
It is, huh?
For me, it is. For me, it is.
Wow, that's hard.
Yeah.
I tried, but everybody else around me is not a vegan. You know? Everywhere you go, everybody like you eat meat.
No, for real.
Hard.
I used to love going to Gens, bruh.
Yeah.
So now if I go, I just want to eat the salad. I mean, I do love the salad. The sauce on there is really good. But I'm not going to spend that much money just for eat salad over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everywhere you
Go
go,
McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's. I was eating a little bit of fries. And come to find out, they deep fried animal fat. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
bro, I gotta give up fries too now.
yeah.
Oh, bruh. Once again, thank you
Can't
guys
get
for joining. If you guys have any questions, please comment away. Send us your email. You can join the live, or you can call my phone. Call in. If you have a question, I'm gonna play another song from the City Boys. Once again, if you guys don't know, this is Magic, one of the singers
Yeah.
from the City Boys.
And, I just back up dancing.
Love of my life, full of pride, sweet lips that kiss me every day and night. I'm only human.
It's my jam right there. They know that. Hey, if they're singing this song and I'm there, it looks like this.
And if he's drunk, it's without a shirt. There you go.
Just gotta minus the shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bruh, I gotta tell you guys a story, bro. I was in Big Island one time and
Here it is.
we did a show. This is like years ago. We did a show and had one brother dancing in the middle of the dance floor. Okay, I don't know, these guys just getting weird. They was dancing kind of weird. So, but Puka at the time was getting like, oh, he's feeling the vibe. He's feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
all boss.
Puka.
Bro, he took off his shirt. He threw him in the crowd, and sure enough, somebody took his shirt and he had no shirt the rest of the night. This was at the Big Island Carnival.
Yeah.
I think it was Hilo, bro. It was funny. That's one memory
Hey,
I have
He
of people taking
he
off
went
their
with-
shirts.
he went with his feeling, but he
Yeah.
wasn't prepared for the repercussions of
Yeah,
his feeling.
bro. He took off his shirt. We looked at him like, yeah, he threw him. We was like, no. And then somebody
Shirtless the
just
rest
came.
of the
Look
night.
what somebody who was about a medium husky took the shirt. We're like, I know they're not gonna fit that shirt because it was about 4 or 5X. You know what I mean? So it's probably up on somebody's wall right now at Big Island.
Souvenir, bro.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Right now. It's him.
Look at all these comments, my friend. These comments are crazy right now.
I cannot see it right now.
You gonna pop them up.
Size 3X.
He missing one more X. He said. He said
Yeah,
it was
bro.
on 4.
One of the smiley faces, you gotta replace them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Vegas, he does that too.
I actually did that on my sister M's wedding.
He did do that at his sister's wedding.
Hey, but here's a plot twist. Okay, I was wearing 2 shirts that night, and I never tell him, and I never give him an extra shirt the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So I still get
Yeah.
I still get crap for that. It's like, yeah, even though I lost my shirt, you have one extra shirt and you never give one to me. I was like, oh, bro,
You should go.
Hey,
You know that
That's-
because I was cold. I was
Sorry.
cold, bro. I was cold.
this is what is crazy. I travel with like 6 shirts. My friend know that. Every
Yeah.
set, I change clothes.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Hey, because I'm covered in sweat. Because after the, it is
Hey,
crazy.
Especially when he does this after the set. Put his guitar in the back. You get his strap up and right across his stomach.
Yeah. My friend, you never told me I had a strap mark going across my stomach.
That's how
Oh,
friends
for
do,
real?
bro. That's how friends do. They don't tell you everything.
You had one job. Make sure I look okay when I'm up there.
Hey,
That's how friends
was
are for,
good.
guys.
you just wasn't good when you got off the stage. Yes. So, Magic, I got a text message. Somebody's shy, but
It's all good.
they want to know the backing of your guys' group name, City Boys.
So City Boys, because we're all majorities, we graduated McKinley. This history, right? I have to give you guys history 101 a little bit. being at McKinley, honestly, McKinley is like the hardest place to actually, especially football wise. We're very like passionate about football, but as of lately, well, as of the last 10 years, for what you guys remember, but um, we love McKinley. We love them to death. We're from the city. A lot of us, Lanakila, Kalihi. I grew up Marites, born and raised, and we're all from the city. That's the one thing we had in common. Now you look at the whole demographic or whatever, everything. It was hard to compete with. You got Kamiki, Roosevelt, and they got Farrington, right? So we took pride in being
Yes.
city boys, like the smack city. Like you look at the McKinley field, the McKinley campus, it's like high rises. Um,
Right in the middle of all
you
of
know,
that.
yeah. So City Boys was, Puka named the band City Boys, and it was like I thought it was like just for a little bit. You know how that starts. When you start on group, you're like, nah, we'll just figure it out. We'll just figure it out. But then that's what stuck with it, and it's funny because 2 years after, then they started having the whole City Girl movement, and I'm like, oh, bruh, thank God that
remember that.
thank God we named ourselves City Boys before all that. I was like, no, we've been named City Boys long time already. But yeah, we're very proud of being from the city, and
Nice. That's
being
what's
who
up.
we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is that AC on?
Huh?
Is that AC on?
You want me to? Oh, me?
AC behind you, is it on?
No, I'm about to turn it on, but then make noise, so you know us, bro. When it comes to the music industry, it's like it's better we look better than feel better. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm hot. I'm hot right now.
Go get that portable fan, put them down by the legs, get them to blow up.
And you know what? I saw a meme. I saw a post the other day about who in their right mind would have a fan and AC on, and I'm guilty right here, bro. Right?
Get two
I
fans.
know. I'm like, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal in
Two
Hawaii, right?
fans and AC.
Two-
Because
And you know
if,
what?
if you don't use that, you get this kind of stuff going on.
yeah,
And that's why we wear black, guys. We wear black.
Yeah. I couldn't find a
Black.
black shirt. That's why I was
if
like,
you watch,
I was
if you watch
rocking.
every show, I get a black shirt on, but tonight was my son brought me a purple shirt.
Hey, and you know what? Looking at your guys' shirts, those are part of the colors, the group of colors I will not wear if it's hot. Purple,
Yeah.
teal, gray. Do not wear these shirts, guys. It's either black or
Yeah.
white. That's it.
Black or white. Yes.
That's it. You're safe. You're safe. Or navy blue. I'll give you navy blue.
Navy
But
blue.
you gotta be careful.
Oh yeah,
That's-
but I usually double layer too, so the inside get the
Oh.
marks and the outside's all G.
That's it, bro. That's it.
But- You guys already know I came in late to the game tonight. Remember? Hey, I was running,
Hey,
trying to set up and
Dubs. I told Dubs I was at times before I came here. My wife been throwing the wrench a little bit. We went to another store. I was looking at her like, huh? And so I was like, okay, we go to Times. This is 9. Oh, sorry. It was 6:35. I'm looking at her like, yeah, I get on podcast at 7, huh? And she's like, oh yeah, no worries. And then we just started whatever she wanted. She's like, oh, should we get this? Yeah, get them. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Get them. So we got some stuffs and I made it on time, and I was like, wait a minute, where Fat's at? And then
Yeah. You're right.
yep.
Hey, it's all
Actually,
good though.
I
he
was
wanted to
speaking
go live
everything.
at 6:30.
Oh, what
and
did you
even
guys
as-
tell me?
Yeah.
No, just usually we jump on early and then try to build up and then
okay.
somebody call. But I was telling him I still clipping down some
Oh,
stuff.
you're
right
really late then.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
like
Now I understand.
45.
Wow. Wow.
It's like that every show.
Not every show, my friend.
Samson Thompson, the virtual concert for Hawaii National Guard. You guys should have been checking out. Have you guys been able to check out the Live at 5, the City Boys? Every Sunday, but every Sunday I think would have been. Yeah, this would have been the last show of the season.
Mhm.
This Sunday, but because of the whole quarantine and the 14-day lockdown, 22-week lockdown, it's the first show they're gonna cancel. So, wow,
Damn.
yeah, no, but that yeah, Hawaii National Guard, yeah, definitely doing.
He's the man, Sam.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
That's no
He's
one.
actually doing a lot for us in our comic key, trying to help out and turn the school around as But
Oh hell
hey,
yeah! Anything for the kids, man.
Yeah.
especially
Big
the
help.
naughty ones. That's the best ones. The ones you guys gotta help. The
Yeah,
knuckleheads.
some of them don't know, man. The National Guard got a lot to offer. If they
Oh yeah.
don't,
No, yeah. Yeah, definitely make it happen. Contact City Boys Music and manager Abel Werner and let them know the details, and we can do some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Or-
I can back up for that day. Ooh. No, never mind. It was
yeah,
all try. Hey, but get me
Yeah.
drunk. Like, what song I'm gonna sing if I get drunk, my friend?
What do you mean?
What song?
Oh,
sing?
you sing?
Karaoke song.
You sing
Dubs,
seven.
what you were singing? Seven?
Yeah.
That's the
Yep.
one.
It's my
Wow.
goal.
I tell you
song.
not. Every time I go karaoke and that song
That's
come out,
why.
you're looking like, bro, somebody is boss.
Yeah.
That's that guy right there.
And then, bro, I remember one time I heard that song come on, and then there's no joke. The guy was, he was like, "Don't skip him," in the middle of the song. Don't skip the song. Like,
Okay.
oh,
Oh,
you
fell down.
That. Sorry, yeah.
Skip.
Sorry, I'm on my wireless. Yeah, that's the one. That's how I knew the guy was boss. I was like, "Oh, this guy's yelling at the DJ. No skip him."
Yeah.
Get 'em.
Hey. National Guard, you gotta pay for that spot right there. Yeah.
Hey,
What?
shout out to all the
Everybody.
National Guards. Thank you guys for your
Yeah.
service. I'm gonna just say that. Real quick.
Yes. Thank you
Yes.
guys. But once again, everybody. Thank you guys for joining in. This is Magic from the City Boys. We're talking music, just chit chatting. If you guys don't know, he's a good friend of ours. He contacted. Oh my gosh, Fob. The COVID-19.
He did.
He's doing
Yeah.
much better, and he's here to talk to us about it. Answer any questions that you might have about it.
Yeah, for all you guys that's viewing this, if you guys have any questions, because man, it's a story. It's this coming Monday is gonna be a month already. I contracted the COVID. I don't know if I contracted on the 3rd, but they're saying anywhere from 3 to 5 days. I might have already had it before, but I felt it on the Monday, the 3rd of this month, and I remember the story is like I woke up and then I know I just felt weird, like, oh, I just don't feel right today. I was sweating a little bit more than I usually do when I was putting on my work clothes, and I normally kiss my wife Dina. I normally kiss her goodbye, and then she was still sleeping. I got up ready to go, and she's like, "Oh, you're not gonna kiss me?" I was like, "I don't know, babe. I just don't feel right today." And thank God I did it, because I went to work. I felt a little weak at work. I felt more like fatigued. I was like, "Oh, what's going on? I need an energy drink or something,"
Right.
And then came that night, I had body chills, so I already knew, like, oh man, I'm not gonna go work just in case. I'm gonna see how Tuesday, Wednesday feel. This happened on a Monday, so Tuesday came. I was like, bro, I feel a little bit worse than I did on Monday. Then Wednesday, I called my boss. I was like, bro, no, maybe give me one more day. We'll see. Then Wednesday felt just as bad as Tuesday, and I just decided to stay off. And my doctor, I called her because we do everything face now. It's not even because of this whole COVID thing. It's barely
Yeah.
They barely have time for us to come in and do face to face. Now it's like, oh no, we have this app now. You guys are gonna go on app and we're just gonna do face to face on FaceTime kind.
Yeah.
So we did that, and she told me, oh, it's just the flu. Come Monday, next week Monday. If you still feel the same, then call us back. So I told my job that. And me, I'm a little stubborn about no matter how I feel. Like I went to work having a fever before,
Right.
Because you got to make the money for the family. So,
Mhm.
so I told my job that, like, oh yeah, I should be back on Monday. My doctor said I should get cleared by Monday. And there's like, oh, the only way you're gonna come back is if you take the COVID test first. That's the only way. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I
Right.
took the COVID test. I took the COVID test on a Friday. 24 hours later, not even 24 hours, less than 24 hours, more like 18, 17 hours. I get a call on Monday from on Saturday, my doctor telling me, yeah, I came back positive. So, and that was that. And I was like, wow, if I didn't call my job, if my job didn't tell me to go do the test, and you told me, no, I should be fine Monday, It's like, you would have got, and I'm over here at home. I got 3 sons, my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But luckily, like in the back of my mind, I was like, just start quarantining just in case, you know.
Yeah.
But we wasn't quarantining like it bad. Like we were just, just not talking to each other, kind of trying to stay 6 feet. But then once I
Right.
found out I did have COVID, it was like, oh no, everybody stay out of the room. I'm gonna be in this room for the duration of this whole thing. And the video I posted on my Instagram, the @B_magic MAJIK, was day 10. I just decided to post something because nobody knew what was going on. The whole City Boy thing, videos and everything been going on, but I wasn't there, and I kept getting messages about, oh, where are you? Are you okay? And I didn't want to explain it every time to somebody. So it was day 10. I remember like, oh, it was the worst. It was the worst day I felt, you know. And I decided to just make a quick video, just let everybody know, like, oh, yeah, I got COVID. And it was kind of hard because it was kind of mixed emotions. I didn't want people to know, and then to kind of feel iffy about it, like, hey, oh my gosh, this guy get COVID. I never go talk to this guy again, you know. Stay away from this guy. But I was like, you know what, if I can help somebody and letting them know what I'm going through, and I just don't want people to thinking, like, wondering what I'm doing or where I'm at. So I made the video, and day 10 was hard, man. It was like 10 days after, you really, like a regular flu, you'd be like, 4 days, back on top, I'd be back feeling like a champ, 4 days, tops.
Yeah.
But man, this is worse than a flu, bro. I'd rather have a regular flu than this. It enhances everything with the flu. The headaches was bad, body aches. It was just, I'm still, still recovering. I'm not fully 100 as far as like being dizzy and whatnot. But the chills was bad. Luckily for me, I didn't have to get hospitalized. I didn't need a ventilator. Like all these people that are going through it and are being checked into the ERs and stuff, because everybody's body responds different.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary, but like, man, day 10, I swear, like that was the worst day for me because I slept all day. I didn't even realize I slept all day. My wife had to like, hey, get up, like, are you still alive or what? And it was like,
Man.
I slept all day. I woke up and I was still like, man, my head was banging, body chills, my back was sore, and I couldn't function. I didn't eat, I didn't drink. I was like, bro, I gotta sleep this off. And that's when I made that video, was to kind of like, if something gonna happen, at least I can, like just say something, And it's been getting better slowly, but real slowly. It's been a month now, so, and I'm still not back at 100,
Mhm.
So really take it serious, guys. Wear your mask, wash your hands. Just be cautious and be have some conscience about it.
Do
Yeah, man,
do you
that's
know where you
crazy.
contacted it from? Was it from work?
That's the thing.
I don't know.
I asked my job about it, but getting some kind of work compensation, but because they can't prove it, so it's like, oh, you know what? I'll just take my insurance and I'm just trying to get over this. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Get healthy.
Yeah. So they cannot prove it that I got it from work, and I
Are you
can't.
still working on the armor car stuff?
Yeah, I work the armor card. Yeah,
Yes.
I pick up money, do ATMs, I do all that. I mean, I could have got it from that, right? Money.
Right.
I do
Money,
with
yeah.
cash
Let me-
money.
Let me
Money,
ask you this question:
Yeah.
were you using gloves?
I don't use gloves anymore. I just use face mask. You know what I mean? Like, but I do wash my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be, be cautious about everything.
Mhm.
So,
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
It's
But it's always in the back of your mind. Whatever you do, you're taking a lunch break. You're like, oh, wait, did I wash my hands? Like,
Mhm.
especially when you're on the go, bro. Especially when you're short.
Yeah.
When the company is short, you guys know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
every time we see someone come on, it's like, oh hell no, please don't come talk to us. Please don't come
Yeah.
go that way. Go that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Yeah. And that's not my company, bro. That's not me.
Well, what do you say was probably one of the worst symptoms that you had?
Let's see. Worst symptoms for me was the nausea and the headaches, man. The headaches was bad.
Damn.
Yeah, and like I said on day 10, like you're like, bro, is this ever gonna end or what? Like I said, to this day, I'm still like I off balance, kind of dizzy still, fatigued, bro.
My friend, I'm getting tested on Friday.
We both are. We're going together. 'Cause
No, yeah, no, yeah. Like, bro, once you feel the morning you wake up and you're like, bro, can I get out of bed? A little hot, body ache a little bit. And I found a common symptom was like, bro, back pain. I thought it was like me, like like normal back pain. You're like, oh, I can't sleep like that. Oh, I slept wrong last night. No, that's part of like that's one of the symptoms. And also, my wife just came in the room and told me, don't forget to tell them, taste and smell. Mine's is still not back. That was
Shit.
my taste and smell went away on the third day. I felt it on Monday. Wednesday was gone,
Damn.
and I was like, oh, bro. But then my doctor said it's only a flu. So that's what I mean, guys. You guys got to be like aware. Like if you know your body and it's like this doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a normal flu. One of the biggest things I did not have was a fever. Fever was one of the things that like doctors are scared of you like having. If you had a fever, you might have to go get checked in. Or
Right.
luckily for me, I kept taking my temperature. It was always 98. But then at night I'll get the cold chills. I'd be sweaty, cold, hot, cold, no matter what you did. And it was like, bro, it's crazy.
Which is funny, because I mean, talking about temperature, that's one of the main things we focus on. Because anybody come on campus, we check their temperature. But even you
Yeah.
saying like I mean, that wasn't one of yours. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, you're right. That's
So
why that thing, yeah, see, like, and he still no more taste over 2 months. Right. So I have a friend in Vegas. He got over his. He said he kept his taste. And that's why I mean, like, everybody's body's different.
Totally
It depends.
different,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah. But his friend that had it too, she still cannot taste, and it's been over 2 months. And
Wow.
but I look at it, but I'm talking to him, and he's like, "No, I'm lucky. I kept my taste." I'm like, "Bro, like, bro, I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and I feel like I can only taste, or it's not even really taste. You just kind of like I had Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. I don't know about you guys. I love Diet Coke. And then my wife's Auntie Amy. Thank you, Auntie Amy. Love you. She came by. She brought food while I was sick. For the kids and my wife, and she brought Burger King. I was like, my mind getting myself ready, like, oh yeah, Burger King, here we
Yes.
go. What was that Whopper? The
Which
vegan
one?
Whopper, the
Oh, the Impossible Burger.
Impossible Burger. So I was
Yeah.
I was getting myself psyched up, like, oh yeah, man, it's been a while. I'm feeling down. Like, hey, let's go to this fast food real quick. I had a sip of the Diet Coke, and I swear I only tasted like bitterness. I was like, ugh. But then my
Dang.
wife told me, because whenever I fast food all the time, she was like, "Oh, this is the best Diet Coke I ever had." I looked at her, what? And I was kind of mad, like, bro, oh, here we go. Now I can't eat this because I don't even like it no more. But yeah, like, everybody's, like I said, everybody's body different. Yeah, and the headache, Samson, like you were saying, like, man, my headaches was bad. It was really bad. I couldn't even stay up to watch TV, and
Yeah.
I couldn't even play video games. I couldn't even function. I was like, bro, let me just go back to sleep.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just want people to be aware. Like, you guys, you know your body. Everybody does. Trust me, everybody knows their body. And I swear, like, that's what I mean. Even though it was subtle on that Monday, the 3rd, I still knew already. Like, oh my gosh,
you,
something's wrong, and it's not normal. I was like, bro. In my mind, I was like, yeah. I didn't want to say it because when you speak things into existence, it happens.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this is just I'll get over it tomorrow by Wednesday max. But no. And then after the first week, it gets worse, and it stays like that. Like, it flatlines, it stays like that the whole week, and you're like, brah, this is never gonna end. And like I said, next week Monday is gonna be a month for me. I'm still, even though I got cleared last week, it's still because I know my body. I'm still feeling kind of weird. Still no taste smell. Body aches have gone away, but if I walk around, it still feels like it feels woozy, like like
Yeah.
it's weird. It's a weird feeling, and that's why all these naysayers about oh, it's just a flu. Statistically, flus everybody die more than here. Hey, I don't want nobody going through this, even if it's like subtle. I don't want nobody to go through it because it's not worth it. It's worse. It's worse than a flu.
Hey man, hey, thanks for coming on and telling us. Cause
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
before this, we was those guys. I ain't gonna lie, because we wanted to talk to somebody that had them. Cause we never knew anybody that tested positive, and nobody wanted to talk to us about them. But we're glad you did.
Oh,
Puts it
thank
into
you.
perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So right on, man. That's some scary stuff, and we're glad you're all right, my man. That's
Yes.
crazy.
So
yeah,
that's probably why you're not singing it now. You still don't have that strength to sing, or
yeah.
is
I was trying to, like the 2 weeks after I got him, I was trying to see where my voice was at. It's like, yeah, it was still airy, still feel like I was congested. Yeah, and I know about the. Trust me, Samson. When I got sick, Samson Thompson. When I got sick, I was like, bro, my doctor's telling me this, and she just straight got it wrong. You know what I mean? I started
Yeah.
doing my own research, and it wasn't like trying to look for scientists online. It was more like I want to see what people have went through. I want to see their comments. I want to see their
The
experiences.
stories.
Yeah, their stories, because that's more of a scientific way to run this whole thing to learn from it. Because if you're a
Right.
doctor and you haven't gone through it, you're really just guessing almost.
Mhm.
And I wasn't prescribed no prescription. You're pretty much on your own. If you don't need a ventilator, you're on your own. You know, you're not going to be monitored. It's just, hey, stay home, stay quarantined, and then good luck.
Yes.
So yeah, no, you're right,
It's
Sam. About the long term effects, none of us know. I even told my wife, like, hey, it might seem like I'm in the clear or almost in the clear, but still, 1 year from now, we still don't have enough tests to say, oh, this is what's going to happen to you in 8 months, 9 months, 10 months. So you need to be prepared for that.
Yep.
All these underlying issues I've heard, like, and I've been reading even in college football, NFL, is when these people have COVID. I've been hearing a lot about open heart surgery. So, uh, COVID does affect the heart, I believe, because there's already a couple of guys who had the COVID, and then they find out after they find out they had COVID, they went to do testing, and boom, the heart. It
Yeah.
affects the heart, and this thing affects more than you know, man. Like I'm talking about just a couple of days ago on week 3. Even though I got cleared, I had bad sleep, like insomnia, like bad,
Mm.
like um, I don't know if it was the stress or whatever, but it was like I couldn't sleep. I only had like half an hour sleep, like 2 3 days in a row. And I told my doctor about it. She's like, "Oh, it might be sleep apnea." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. It's not sleep apnea. I know because I know what happened before I got this thing. I could sleep. I don't care how tired or how awake I was. But yeah, like, and then vivid dreams. I follow a guy. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his. My wife follows a guy who went through it too, and he pretty much breaks it down. And everything he talks about is like same thing I went through,
Yeah.
and I'm still going through. So it's not like I'm in a complete clear because this thing is unknown, but it's just it's very worrisome. Like my wife is worried about me, and I understand, but I'm trying to have the positive attitude, like, yeah, no worry, bro.
right.
Like if it was me, I would have went work last week, even though I couldn't drive, I couldn't do nothing. But honest, because you're trying to make money for your family, but at the same time, trying to understand your body and how it works. So crazy, man.
I mean, it's good your job told you have to get tested because if not, you would have went
Yeah,
the
I would have
weekend
went back to work.
thinking it was just
I would have went back to work. Right? Yeah. So luckily, my job said, no, you're not coming back till you take another test. And then here's the thing about that. That's not even the law. That's not even the law
Yeah.
in Hawaii. So
Mhm.
the CDC guidelines is they have this thing that they follow, these rules. Like the only way you can come back work, or you're clear to go back work, is if you haven't had a flu. I mean, sorry, you haven't had a fever in 24 hours, and if you did have a fever, you didn't need oh, not having a fever within 24 hours without the help of Tylenol or ibuprofen, over the counter stuff. So that's one, not having the fever, and your symptoms have got a little better. Um, that's the only way they'll let you back to work. The My job, because of it's a mainline company, it's a universal company. they were like, oh, I don't know, he should get tested and come back. The problem with that is you might still be positive, but not contagious.
Yeah.
So
Right. I heard today something about after the 14 days, you're kind of not contagious anymore. Huh?
that whole
Or-
14 day, I feel like because from what I learned is like I could have contracted it the 4 days ahead, right? 4 days before the first day I felt the symptom. From what I've read and what I've been getting calls from the state about stuff is like they give you really only like 10 days from the first day you feel it. So after the 10 days, it's kind of like, oh, then you're clear. So you're 10 days from the first time you felt it, you're pretty much clear. But then there, I feel like 14 days, they give you the 4 days ahead of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's why they call it 14 days. Because I was wondering why would these guys tell me 10 days, and the law is 14 days? Like, but that's from my understanding.
So they add
So
that-
that's
that
why when
4 days
people
you
fly
could've-
in, yeah, right. That's why when people fly in, who knows if you got it right when you flew in? But maybe
Right.
on the 4th day you'll feel it, and then 10 days from after that you'll be clear. But then that's why. So anyways, about the retesting, I didn't retest to go back work. Um, they just basically the doctors are saying that because if I take the test again, I still might be positive, but not contagious. So it's a waste of tests. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they go by days basically, and how you're feeling, and the fever. If you don't have a fever for 24 hours, right? So and everybody's like telling different stuff. So, but that's what I got. That's what I got from
Right.
the left and right. Everybody telling me,
It's more crazy because on your 10th day, you felt like the worst.
bro. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. But
Even 10
actually,
days,
but
10th
actually,
day.
if they're saying 14, think about it. That's actually the 14th day.
The 14th day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 13 or 14th day.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's from my experience. A disclaimer: I'm not a doctor in no
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. This is just people. I'm just telling you guys from my experience, and that's it.
I tell you, it's Dr. B Magic.
I wish I could make beats. No.
If you guys are still on, we have about 20, 25 people right now. If you're still on, go ahead. If you have any questions, Brandon is open to answer. If you
Yeah,
can't
and if you
answer,
guys
shit.
don't be shy to
Doctor.
message me too about on especially my Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram.
It's
right on the
IG,
bottom.
Like right on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
and go
And
over
I
there.
go,
Yeah, you-
And you're gonna have one new follower.
oh, she said.
The ad. It is what it is. Boo.
There is.
Tigers. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 8 different strains of COVID, and it's different. Everything's different. That's why. So, bro, yeah, no, COVID is a very complex like flu. Like it finds your weaknesses almost and attacks that. Like I said, I've been blessed. Thank God that I didn't need to be hospitalized. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, the hell with COVID.
That's a good question, eh?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know where I contracted it from. You guys know how about the tracers, those guys, the call tracers,
Contact
when they were
tracing.
doing contact tracing. Here's the weird thing, is I never got called from those guys, even though I only got called from Queens Medical and my doctor, and they were saying you're gonna get a call in a few days. And this was at the time when they were saying there were supposed to be 100 workers, but there were only like 10. So I never got a call from those guys, even though I'm documenting there. I know that for a fact.
Mhm.
I made sure that my number went in to because I don't, I didn't want to hide it from anybody. It was like, bro, I'd rather have people know that, that I got it. And I never got contacted from anybody except my doctor. And then the Queens, the first day I got it, the first day I found out I was positive, which was, I got it on Monday, but the Saturday, because I took it on Friday, the test, 1 whole week. And then I got the call back saying I was positive. And I never got no contract tracing, nothing. I didn't get, and I was kind of mad. I was like, bro, does anybody even care that I got it? Like, bro, can you guys do
Mhm.
your job? You know. But then I heard about, like I said, I heard about there's 100, but there's really actually 10 people. So I was like,
Yeah.
yep, I ain't getting no call. I guarantee that. And sure enough, 1 month I still haven't got no call from those guys.
So at the start of that time, I think that's when we started finally going into the triple digits. Yeah, was that
Yeah,
was in
yeah.
triple digits already? Yeah.
Oh man, I totally forgot what number, what group I was in.
So
Oh, there's my wife. After 10 days, we had to call the Department of Health.
that is. I mean, like you said, you know what I mean. Do they even care? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, because my cousin them in on the Big Island, they said that when the people even go to their house, they check their temperatures and they even bring them lunch. I mean, they check on them. Yeah,
Wow. Hey, that's awesome. You know.
that's what I was told. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
once again, they have less cases, so
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
there's more people to go out.
People don't do that, yeah, over there.
Right now, we
Less
have like
cases.
I think like 4,000 active cases right now. I mean, we don't
Yeah.
got 4,000 people to go out and be like, but still, they can call. You know what I mean? You can
They
call.
can
Yeah.
call.
You can call. Maybe not go out, but you still can call.
And you know
Yeah.
what? You know what's weird about the whole statistics thing about how everybody are saying like, oh, it's just the numbers but honestly, I have a feeling I know somebody who had it and he didn't report it. You know what I mean? Because they're going through the
Dang.
same they were going through the same things as me, and I kind of put the two and two together. And I was like, bro, you didn't report yourself? They're like, no, I handle it on the natural way. So the numbers could be actually lower than what it really is, you know.
Mhm.
And it's like, wow. Okay, good luck. But I'm gonna report mine because I want people to know, like, bro, it's real, and don't want nobody else to experience it.
No, yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people they don't want to go get tested, even though they know, like 90% sure they positive, because they're
Yeah.
ashamed that when they get positive, people like you said, people are not gonna like hang out with you. They're not gonna like. I mean, after all of this is done, right? Like a lot of
Bro,
people are gonna be
no,
afraid
no,
to
you're
talk
right.
to you.
Like it's kind of like you're stuck with a stigma.
Yeah.
You know, what's up,
Yeah.
Matt? How you? So yeah, you're like everybody look at you. And honestly, I told my wife like, hey, but I don't care how people look at me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, hey, they look at me like that. Hey, that's cool. That's fine. But just know, I just
Yeah.
want people to know. And if you have questions, especially because a lot of people are asking me about you know, how did you feel? Like, oh, like, you know, what was the first day? Like, how did you know? Like, bro, like you kind of know. Like I said, you know your body.
You
Like
know
after
already.
2 days, you're like, bro, what's going on? Like this doesn't feel like a normal flu. Like I said, I was planning for go back work the next week. Kind of like, bro, you know, when you get sick on Monday, you're like, maybe 3 days. 3 days, I'll be back Thursday. But it just wasn't working, and it was like something's going on with my body. I already know.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I believe that, Sam. I believe that. I believe that. Everybody trying to keep them on a hush hush. For the asymptomatic guys, I don't know how that works. I don't know if you're a carrier of it, or if you have any symptoms. I don't know about that. But man, if
Have
you do
you
have it,
have
was
you
that,
read
bro?
up on that? Asymptomatic people can't
Yeah.
give it. I mean, give it to someone. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Is that what you guys read?
So
I mean-
first they started off saying that I mean there's people that carry that can pass them, but recently it was 2 articles came out that said that asymptomatic people cannot pass them on. They can get them no symptoms,
Oh
but they
wow.
cannot pass them on. Yeah, but we don't know how true that is. You know.
Yes, nobody can. You know, you can't
Yeah,
afford not.
that's the thing.
No, it is financially
Yeah.
discouraged. I'm telling you, like for me, 1 month, I had probably like 2 weeks vacation left, and then the rest is TDI. So
And TDI is like
and it's about half, half your check.
yeah,
And we're not
sometimes
doing
less
music.
than half. You know.
I'm not doing music because of my sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a side income that's not even there no more.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man.
Oh, is that so, Sam? Is that why they don't need to report it? Oh wow, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense too. So Tripler they might be getting some numbers, but they don't need to report it on the DOH.
Look at this.
Oof,
Gotta be this guy. Gotta be this guy for come on and do that.
Can I help my fobness? I hang around all
Hey.
you guys.
Can we get Coach Matt? Can we get Coach Matt on this podcast, man? What's
We
going
always
on?
try. You only drop it on the comments, but you know, like coming alive.
So actually, our first podcast is with that guy, pre-recorded, and it was
Matt,
he left.
put a shirt on. Let's get this roll. Let's get the show on a roll.
That's the funny thing. When we first started this, we did a pre-recorded live. We would cut them down and we post them. COVID happened and shut us down. Took us another 3 months before we could come up with something else. And this is how we came up with this, the live, yeah. Because we actually had one spot, one room where we all would meet up, do the interview face to face, and then they shut that down. The camera too small. You got to put them across the room.
That does put another thing into perspective, Sam. About I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that about AAA. Wow. Like I said, like from my experience, like I said, like somebody.
Yeah, he did
like
get us
I
started.
said, so somebody had it that I know, like his symptoms was like on it, and I knew this guy was like, bro, you should have went check. But I know for him not reporting his status is kind of like how many more. So that's I knew more people I knew two people, me and somebody else who had it, and then this guy was the third one. So that's you're looking at 1 out of 2, bro. That's not reporting it. The numbers could be a lot worse than what it is, guys.
Right.
That's the scary thing, you know.
They should report them. Like me and Dubs, let's talk about it. If we was to contract, the day I find out, I would post them on my Instagram. Not only that, for the safety of my friends, families, and coworkers. If they came into contact with me the past couple of days, go check yourself. You know,
that's another big thing. That's another big thing, and that's another reason. That's another thing. That's a really, really solid point right there. You're looking out for the people who have met you the last 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, they came in contact with you like, hey, this is for you guys, because I don't know if I remember seeing you. I might have been drunk, you know, or whatever. But if you saw me and we hugged or whatever, bro, letting you know I got it.
Yeah. That was my whole,
No, you're right, Sam. You're right, Sam.
I would put it out there like that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Even my wife, we were kind of hesitant about posting anything because we were like, bro, you're going to be stuck with that stigma now, you know? Oh, here comes the COVID guys. But my plan is, because I had it, bro, I'm not going to hang out with nobody for maybe the end of the year, you know? Just to be safe, even though I'm cleared, it's like, hey, my doctors still don't know everything. Scientists don't know everything. Or until there's some kind of, vaccine. I don't know how you guys feel about vaccines.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about it if we have a COVID vaccine? What do you guys feel? Dubs, go first.
Not taking it. I don't believe in none of that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, we've been reading up on them and stuff like that. I mean, we've been trying to study them. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't forced upon us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're saying that it's going to come to a point where they're not going to let you leave your house until you get vaccine. You cannot go back work. I mean, that's the talk they're saying, right? They're not going to allow you until you get the vaccine. You bring on doctor's notes saying you get a vaccine.
Bro, that is crazy. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that comment. Bro, okay, this is just for me, and this is how I feel like vaccines. Every illness that has came out, you know, the measles and all that stuff, we've all had vaccines. They had vaccines, so it's kind of like COVID. Like COVID just came out, so that's gonna have a vaccine too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
depends on like who. Like for me, I would take it. For me, that's just me. I would take the vaccine. For every flu or pandemic there has in the past, there always been a vaccine. So COVID is not different from those other diseases or those other sickness that came out. So it's like I see the point to be like, why not take it then if we already been taking other vaccines for other? What makes a difference for the other flus? I don't know.
Yeah, turn them in. You know the guy caught it out by turning him in.
Yeah, no, that's true, Sam. And that's why it's like me. I'm treating it like a PS4. You never buy the first one.
Yeah. You wait to
never buy the first one. You wait. Yeah.
You wait till number 4 come out.
Yeah. You wait till the 4th wave after they fix all the bugs.
You know that. There's too much. I mean, if you read them, there's a lot of universities across the nation that said they found them, but everyone is
Oh yeah,
different.
yeah,
Because UH
yeah.
said they found the vaccine. You know what I mean? Up there,
No,
and they sent theirs in. But
if you guys are into stocks, plasma after the president talked, was that
yes,
yesterday? If you're into stocks, plasma went up yesterday big
yeah,
time.
that's what I keep telling everybody. Find out who they're gonna contract to make the vaccines. 'Cause buy stocks in that company because that shit can go.
Oh yeah,
Everybody will
oh
be
yeah.
rich because
Kava
Kava
symptoms is a
symptom. Oh, hey, hey, but you know everybody's body's different. So PlayStation or Xbox, everybody's body's different. That's what I'm trying to stress.
since we're on that, I know we're talking about COVID, but what you got? I got a PS4.
PS4,
PS4.
Xbox.
Nothing. Xbox
Carlo,
terrible.
hey, Carlo, fine. Nah. Hey, I
Yeah.
love all my Xbox players, bro. Love you guys.
Once again, if you guys still on, we still got a good amount of people. Must be magic because we're on by now. Maybe going on to like 12. We're still up at 27 right now.
yeah, you.
Hey, I'm no doctor. I'm no scientist. Okay,
Yeah.
Disclaimer. I'm just putting that out. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
But once everybody, if you guys don't know, well, if you're just joining in, we're live here with our man Magic of the City Boys. So we talked some music earlier. He had COVID. He's doing better, but like he
Yeah.
said, he's going on 1 month on Monday. Still got some symptoms.
You still
But,
got some lingering. Yeah.
we're just glad he's doing better. You didn't have to go to the hospital. 'Cause, that's probably the worst case right there. You don't want to end up in the hospital.
No,
Especially-
yeah. So speaking on that, I'm gonna say something on that too. You know how like they're talking about the ERs, the ICUs and all that, right?
Mhm.
So everybody was getting mad at the governor about trying to shut everything down with the numbers spiking. I understand it, the numbers, even though it's not that much, but we only got, I don't know how many beds we got, but we don't have that many. Luckily, I didn't have to take a bed. It was given to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's over 100. I don't even think it's over 100 beds actually.
Actually,
So if you got,
I just got to
how-
update.
yeah, what's
them.
up? What is
Maybe
it? Yeah.
right before we started, they said that 105 beds are
Wow.
in use, so they're actually over. They said right now.
Right. So but that's ventilators we talking. Like how many ventilators we got? That's
Right,
that's the key right there.
Mhm.
So
Right.
basically, what to me, like from my experience, COVID is like a fever. Like, hey, we got nothing for you. Get over it. It's like pneumonia. Like they can't do nothing but help you weather it. So the numbers on the ventilators if the numbers on the ventilators are low, and and there's more people that need it, but the doctors cannot help you weather through it, bro. You're screwed. And
Yeah.
that's what I feel about trying to keep the numbers down. It was for those beds, those ICU beds, because there's not enough to do the whole island. Imagine if 5,000 people needed the ventilators. That's a high death rate.
Yeah. That's crazy. Let me ask you this, bro. During the when you found out, how did you quarantine yourself in? Because me, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, to separate myself from my family, that's hard.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. So yeah, you're right. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I got me, my wife, and my 3 sons.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I just stayed in her room the whole time. My wife, I kicked her out. She had to do laundry like every other day because she had what she had on. There was no contact. So every time she would bring food, which by the way, I barely ate. Like I ate like twice a day because I was always sleeping. Buy case water, Menehune water, those are the little ones, the 20 ounces. Luckily, we had 2 of those cases. It's gonna sound kind of gross to you guys, but because I love my family, my wife hated that I did this. I peed in bottles. I tried to stay in the room as much as I could. I tried, bro, and she was like, "Bro, that's so gross." I'm like, "I'm safe. I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help the whole situation. It's not sanitary. Don't do it." But that was me, like, cause I was trying to think, like, how do I lessen? Cause you go to the bathroom, you go piss about, 5, 8 times a day, 9 times a day if you're healthy. I was like, bro, how do I drink water? But because I was trying to stay hydrated,
Mm-hmm.
that to help my body fight this infection. Yeah, that was one thing I did. I'm not proud of, but sharing them with you guys.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
That's one thing I did.
your thought process was your kids and your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
That was it.
If you didn't have to leave the room, don't leave the room. You know what I mean?
You're right, and
Yeah.
that was it. That was everything. I had my own trash. You know how they were
So-
saying the quarantine 14 days because they say the germs could die in 10
Mhm.
days or whatever. I kept my trash all the way to the end until I felt better, until I got cleared, and then oh shoot, sorry. Whew, I gotta stop talking with my hands, guys. Yeah, so that's what I did. I kind of try to think, how do I stay away from my family, and I try to keep them safe more than myself. Kava, yeah, you know. Nah, I never need kava. I was already sleeping.
Sam, come on, Sam.
Hey, that was a trick. That was a trick, boy. I never believed that. I never, make a mess, but yeah.
Like
I'm not gonna say how I did them, It's just, leave it to your imagination, guys.
I always think, I mean, the shitty part about all of this is that, staying away from your kids. You're always with your
Yeah.
kids. I mean, I always interact with my kids every day. My thought thing is that if I ever get it, it must have hurt, right? Staying away from your
Oh,
kids, your wife.
No, it was big time, bro. Big time. You stay away from them. You want to give them hugs so bad and horny and all that, but you just cannot. Even to this day, I still don't hug them right now. I don't kiss them because just in case, But yeah, that was probably the worst feeling. See your wife come in, drop off the food, and just dig out, all
Yeah.
masked up. The
Shield,
the
face
plastic shield, face
Yeah.
shield, mask, gloves, and you're like, bro, that's all. It's like, okay, bye, and yeah, that was the worst feeling.
I thank you right now. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yep.
I wasn't one of those guys that I knew it was real.
Yeah, we never said it wasn't real.
Yeah.
But like we said, we treated it like the common flu. But we've always asked if anybody knows somebody, please send them our way because we know. You know what I mean?
Hey,
We
No,
want to
yeah.
know the information. We want to
hey,
know
you
all of that.
strong, man. Hey, you strong, man. Thanks for pulling through
Yeah.
and
You
letting
know.
other people know. Because honestly, hey, this making me think like, hey, shit, I better go get
Hell yeah.
tested
Mm-hmm.
because
No, yeah.
I didn't feel sick this past week, but it wasn't one of those like you said. Like I didn't feel different. You know what I mean? It just felt like a normal like having a sinus infection. That's what I felt. But
Yeah.
you just saying all of this stuff is like shit, Dubs. You should have, So I'm going Friday.
And
You know.
Dizzy,
Good.
my friend, you had complained a couple of times. You caught yourself like
Yeah.
wobbling over there.
Yeah, but
yeah,
in the meantime, kind of know yourself and like start already distancing yourself or being safe.
Yeah.
Wearing masks in the same room, I think, is a huge thing because you can really only contract it. You can, so how you touch surface and then
Mhm.
people touch them. I don't think that's as bad as if it's getting shot in the air straight to your lungs. You know what I mean? So wearing face masks around people, especially, you're protecting them by covering yourself.
Mhm.
You know.
Hey, if I get them, you guys gotta take my kids.
You're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
all right, Dobbs. You're gonna be all right, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm just
Azzy.
all those symptoms you went in too deep is like shit, But like I'm gonna fall back on this, I just felt like a normal sinus infection I normally get. I got really bad
Right.
sinuses, but like you said, I know myself, but hey, I'm getting tested Friday, so
And
Wish
you're
for
doing
best,
it just
you
to
know?
be safe because
Yeah.
you know what? Take the test if you love
Right.
your family. That's what you tell
Mhm.
people. Hey, if you love your family,
Hey.
take the test. It's
and
the
I'm
best
that
thing
kind of person.
about everything is knowing.
The doctor,
Yeah.
stuff.
You're right.
But
Hey,
once
that's
again,
how I was.
when you
like,
say it
"Bro,
like
I don't even that.
when you say it like that, it's for the family, for my kids and my wife. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Not my
Yeah.
friend, because we work with each other. But like we said, if one of us get them, we probably both gonna
We
have them.
both got him. For real.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah. We know already.
Yeah. But yeah, once again, if you're still on, if you have any questions for my man Magic, ask away. Can everybody
Hey.
tell this guy to just go home already? You're probably mixing right now.
COVID 69. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like when you're talking about that, talking and stuff like that, mask. At one point, singers was the most dangerous people. That's why they don't stop music, right? Because
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
singing and you're projecting your voice, you're spraying that all over.
Oh yeah, no. Now imagine every time you open your mouth is this
Yeah. So that's
every time.
we ain't
So
gonna
that's why
lie.
I sing like this with the mic. I cover the whole mic, so I'm blocking all that.
Hey,
Mhm.
I like how you did the whole spray bottle. You had that thing ready for that moment.
Ready.
That-
Oh,
That
it's
was
ready with solution in there, natural solution in there. I don't know what it is,
yeah.
but you know,
something natural.
yeah, no, for real,
So,
yeah.
what was how was your kids? You know, if you don't mind me asking, throughout that 14 days, you know what I mean? How was it?
Ah,
The
they
kids
never
wise.
care. They never care about uncle. They never care about daddy over there. They was just playing
Yeah.
Fortnite. Well, no, and honestly, because this whole thing, we kind of let them kind of splurge on the Fortnite. Like, bruh, I'd rather have you guys in here being safe,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with each other, um, and just staying home and being safe. Like, you know, that was the biggest thing. That was the
Mhm.
biggest thing about everything.
We lost a light.
Yeah, bro. My wife just got these, bro. Let me show you guys these.
What's that? Ring lights. Oh, regular.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, these are magnet though. I stay right in front of my iMac. I should have went turn on my computer for do this podcast.
So my lighting is literally just the screen of the iMac outside in the
Oh,
dark. That's all it is.
and I get two strips. So
Yeah.
My lighting from the
wow,
ring
yeah.
light.
So
Do
hey,
this,
did you know the outer layer, the outer border of the computer is
Mhm.
magnetic?
Yeah.
I just found that we just found that out 2 days ago.
Nice. Yeah, because I mean the teachers they have all kinds of stuff magnet around their screen.
Yeah.
End up, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so anyways, like a couple days ago I went because I got cleared for over a week. I went to the gym a couple days ago. So this is part of the recovery part is it was bad. It was horrible. Like being fatigued, very fatigued. So after one set, you feel like you did like a full body workout, like you're doing P90X or something.
Dang.
So I just read from that guy I was telling you guys the following. I can't believe if my wife is listening, can you please drop the comment of the guy's name on IG because he's very helpful, more helpful than me because this guy is like he's a pioneer of this COVID experience. He's been commenting, he's been posting on some posts. Doesn't have too many followers, but he has all the answers, or pretty much not all the answers, but all the experiences that you're gonna go through. Because everything he's talked about as far as dreams, all the way to dreams, guys. I even had vivid dreams, and he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have it." Anxiety. I was like, "Bro, that thing kicked up like last week for me," and I wasn't understanding of my own self. I was like, "Bro, what is going on? I cannot sleep." And when I do sleep for like half an hour, George Ma, that's the one. Follow this guy.
Going
George
right
Ma.
now.
I don't know him personally.
What
But
is his IG? Is
Yeah.
it on his IG?
yeah, Hun, what's his IG or whatever you follow him on Facebook or IG?
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy's very helpful as well. So if you guys didn't get no good answers from me, this guy guarantee has all the answers because this guy's
We
been a
got
pioneer for this.
The guy from China? Is that what he's?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
My wife just compares his stories with mine, and it's like pretty
Almost
spot
dead on, yeah. Yeah.
It's dead on. Like I said, when he was talking about the dreams part, I was like, "Holy crap, how does this guy know about the dreams?" I think so. Okay, yeah, that's probably the guy, bro. He was talking about anxiety, dreams, and insomnia, and those three things would hit me a couple days ago, and I was like, and I was asking my wife, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. Even though I haven't slept for 3 days straight, I probably had about 2 hours of sleep. But then at the same time, I felt like I wake up and I'm back to like I'm normal again, like and not normal as in like normal strength and everything, but normal like being the ending of COVID, you know, that normal like dizziness and whatever. Like it didn't change anything. Even though I only had 2 hours of sleep in 3 days, it didn't change anything. So I was kind of worried about that until I read that guy's stuff. So
Dang, I gotta go follow that guy, man.
so do you say that's kind of like a side effect of it?
yeah, definitely,
Having,
definitely. Yeah. He pinpointed all the
insomnia
side
and
effects, even the
anxiety.
ones I didn't even talk about. I was just like, no, people don't need to hear this part.
Yeah,
But then-
well, I mean,
Yeah.
Sam.
I didn't
Sam
realize it was
mentioned
common.
that- Sam mentioned that somebody he know they could hear voices or something like that. Or they're hearing
Bro.
voices.
So, okay, I'll go tell you guys 2 nights ago, I had a dream, a vivid dream. And this is part of the time I couldn't sleep. I told my wife, like, oh, what did you dream about? It felt real. Like I like, hey, I'm not violent, but like I killed somebody, like a knife through the heart, like twice, like. And my wife was like, that's so weird. But I was like, yeah, it was so weird. I had to tell you, like, we all have dreams where we're like, it's just a dream. But then, yeah, it was very vivid. Like, it was like I was really there. Like, so it was weird. It was very weird. I know that was weird because I was like, okay, first of all, I cannot sleep. But when I do sleep for that half an hour, why am I dreaming about this kind of crap?
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
So just today while we were driving, I told my wife, like, man, it's kind of like COVID hits you in all your senses, and it hits you at your vulnerable stuff. So you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a Freddy Krueger almost. Like,
You know what I mean?
whatever your weakness, I hitting it with them. Like, bro,
Because you're talking
It's
about
crazy.
your mental health now. You know what I mean?
exactly.
You
Like,
have that kind of.
yeah.
That's nuts.
Because you only think like, oh, it's physically, it
You know-
affects you physically, but now it's like, why is it hitting me in my dreams? Like, and why can't I sleep?
Mm-hmm.
And when I sleep for half an hour, like, how come I cannot sleep the following night?
So
I
did
don't-
that
yeah,
happen
so
during that first 14-day stage, or after that 14-day stage, you're starting to get these dreams and
it was after the 14 days. So basically, when I pretty much got the clearance,
Well,
I
you
got the
kinda-
clearance last week, couple days ago, last
it
week,
kind of felt like
or
you
last
were-
week.
and now it kicked in.
Yeah, no, it's weird. So the symptom part got better, but then the insomnia and stuff went hit. So it's kind of like, bro, like what's going on? You
Yeah.
know, how come I could always sleep when I was sick, when I got the COVID real bad, but then when the COVID was easing up, now it's like I'm thinking
So-
weird, like anxiety,
The-
like my eyes
fit-
kept moving every time it was
Mhm.
closed. It kept moving, and I felt my eyelashes, like my eyes, like moving the whole time.
Yeah. So the physical got better, but the mental health.
Yeah, the mental
Yeah.
towards the end. I mean, it's
Shit.
still like when I say towards the end, it's not like it's over because I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You said
So,
you may
hey,
never
that's-
know when it's
so-
over.
yeah.
And if,
Yeah.
and if a lot of people's experience the same thing, why are they only talking about the physical part of it? You know?
Right. And no, and that's what I
Because-
mean. And
yeah.
for the people that are saying, oh, that's why when people are starting to compare it to like the regular flus of the past, and people die anyway, but it's like, no, man, this is like
It's nothing like
it's
it,
very
huh?
complex. It's a very complex flu. That's the only way I can explain it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and,
so
and,
the
and it's one thing I don't want our kids and our other halves to go through.
Exactly. You know. So
So-
one thing I worry
So
about.
the more you hear now, it's like that's why probably a lot of these older people are dying, because it's like going to their heart, then their brain.
Yeah.
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 You know?
I mean, it
mean-
attacks their underlying. Oh, bro. Yeah, it attacks your underlying illnesses. Oh, wow. How long has it been, Sam? About that? How long has he had it?
Jeez, that's nuts, bro. And nobody would ever think that the mental health
It-
will be come into
Bro.
play. You know, this
And
is
you
a
know
whole
what?
different ball
I-
game right now. You know.
And I didn't even realize it was attacking my mental health until like I said, 3-4 days ago when I
Mhm.
couldn't sleep after I got cleared.
Yeah.
And then so I was supposed to go back work
And-
this week, 2 days ago, Monday, right? But then Sunday was one of those days I wasn't sleeping, so I was telling my wife, like, okay, if I work at 6, 7, even 5 o'clock in the morning, how do I expect to go work if I can't even fall asleep at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
So that's why I told my doctor, like, hey, give me another week because I'm still trying to. Oh wow, yeah.
Shit, was that 4 months? Jeez.
Like and luckily I have a friend in Vegas who went through it, and he told me about his and his friend's experience, how they're still going through it. It's been past over 2 months, so I'm kind of luckily he told me that because I'm already expecting that. I'm already expecting to go past.
You're preparing it. Huh?
You're looking at 6 months, like if anything, like that's the way I feel. Like you're not gonna be back to your 100% until. Well, I don't know, Diane. I'm just saying stuff right now, but.
Dang. See.
Wow. And you see, I've never heard anything about mental health until I read the guy's stuff today. And then now it's like, wait a minute, that was me. Like, oh, this is
Right.
crazy. but the news don't talk about that stuff.
They don't. Even this,
And
because this is the first time I heard about him, and me and Dubs have been studying all of this. You know what I mean? Researching, trying to keep up with stuff, and
wow,
never
no,
any mental
hey,
health issues.
hey, and Sam, when I was sick, I remember I was complaining to my wife about my back, like something was sore, like um, I don't know, I'm 300 pounds, guys.
Yeah.
When I lay on my stomach and I look up at the TV for a certain amount of time, my back is
Oh yeah.
sore.
Yeah.
I haven't done that, and my back was sore, and I was telling my wife like, I don't know, I might be sleeping wrong, but I kept trying to adjust, and some nights I couldn't sleep because of my back pain. That guy, bro, he explains that, yeah, like well, when I did my own research, even the doctors are saying like that's one of the symptoms that people are complaining about is the
Common,
back
most
pain.
common. Yeah.
Most, yeah.
Most
So
common.
it's like so it's like, wait, but how come the news don't talk about it? Like these are the symptoms that we need to talk about, and it's kind of like, well, the reason why I really looked into it was because I contracted it. You know what I mean? So it's not a 2 week. It's not even a week. It's not a week thing. It's an unknown. It's an unknown for each and every individual how long it's gonna last and affect
And
you.
so I guess that 2 week thing is just to say that you're no longer have it, the
Yeah.
virus, but the mental part, you like you said, you don't know how long it's gonna be. You know what I
No,
mean? Like it's 4 months.
like I still walk around. I'm still dizzy. Like nausea. Um, like it's just you're just fatigued. Those are the three: dizzy, nausea,
Hey,
fatigue. Is what you get. And then right after I got cleared is when I had the sleep problem, and it's like, bro, like what's going on? Like nobody told me about this. Like I wish I had known. That way I could have really said, hey, 2 months after I first got it, like, sorry, job, I'm not coming back for 2 months, just to be safe.
and
But
what
nobody knows the answer. So,
and what during this time did you ever have to contact your doctor, talk to them about all of these stuffs, or like
um,
you said, because like you said, once again they just tell you go home and good luck, right? So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah. Well,
dang.
honestly, I'm not gonna say my doctor's name, but I feel like she don't really know crap or she don't care.
Yeah, a lot
So
of
I'm not gonna
doctors.
say
I'm
nothing.
gonna tell you, a lot of doctors right now.
And at the same time, I kind of don't blame her
Yeah,
because she
'cause
don't know.
they don't know. It's
They don't
something
know.
new to everybody. So
Yeah, this
they
whole thing is
treating them,
crazy.
even they treating them like the common flu because that's all they can do right now. They don't know how to deal with them, right?
Yeah,
So if anything, if you do go to the doctors, like when we research it, they only gonna treat the symptoms. You know what I mean? They cannot really treat COVID. If you get
yeah,
fever, they're gonna
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
take this for fever. You
So
cough, take this for
so
cough.
speaking of that, like when I first got it, I was trying to like take everything for the body aches,
Hmm.
Tylenol, ibuprofen,
Hmm.
but after the like 4 days of taking it, it still didn't help. It still
Yeah.
didn't help. So I stopped. And sure enough, the next day I felt the same bad, like just as crappy as the day I did take the pills.
Hmm.
So I didn't do it. Yeah, you're right, Sam. Yeah. Practice, and
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like for people that have been going through it and are still going through it, like I want people like you guys, to add, like if you guys are really um trying to trying to find the answers, or you guys are wondering about it, like regular people should be asking these people like, hey, like what's
Hmm.
going on? Are you okay? Like what happened when this happened, and how did
Yes. Hey,
because that's really the front line. I'm not gonna say I'm cured from it because these guys don't even know right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right, Sam. It's gonna be, to me. I've already expected it. I've expected that it's gonna be a long term effect because I told my wife like, hey, nobody knows what's gonna happen a year from now. For
No.
all we know, people might be dropping like flies a year from now, and they all had the same thing a year ago. They contracted
Yeah.
COVID, and this is what I mean about staying safe and trying to have your loved ones not get this anywhere near it. I haven't hugged my mom since March. You know what I mean? And I only did that because I love her, but I don't know if I could have been a carrier. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, see, Sam, you see that? Nobody told me that. Motrin and ibuprofen makes it worse. That probably could have helped.
that's
That
probably
that
what
probably
you're thinking.
contributed.
Yeah.
But then when you have a fever or you have these kind of body aches, that's what they tell you to take. You
Right.
know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, you always. I mean, that was your number one. You do those things just to get rid of those symptoms. Because I would think the same thing too.
Thank you, Selena. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, like and I don't want to say I'm a spokesperson. I know the answers. Like I said, disclaimer: I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist, but I can tell you my experience and what I went through.
And it kind of
And
like you
Hey.
were kind of one of those that had that
Mhm.
worst, but not the worst. Where you had to go to the hospital. You know what I mean?
no,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was very lucky about that. I was very lucky to not need a ventilator. So basically, the three things that those people that go to the hospital and have ventilators have in common is high blood pressure, diabetes, and there's one more.
Hey,
Uh, crap. Can't believe I'm sorry. This water got me feeling weird. There's one more though.
Go.
My wife gonna pop in the door right now, throw a pillow at me and tell me the answer. But yeah, high blood pressure, diabetes, and
Is it respiratory? The last one? No.
yes, asthma. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Those are the three things. So especially like my middle son Jeremiah, he has asthma problems. So that's what really catapulted me. Like, bro, I'm gonna pee in these bottles. I'm not going outside if I don't need to. So it's really all those three. Those three are like the worst. Smokers, yeah, yeah. Anything with respiratory. So what people gotta understand is COVID really attacks your respiratory, your lungs.
Yeah, asthma. Yeah.
Thank you,
Grr.
herbs. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Alex. I'm brain fart real quick.
hey,
But
blame the
yeah,
cold.
so,
And
like-
imagine if you got three of them. It's shitty to have one, but if you got all three, it's like, damn.
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. And that's why the older people are getting it bad. If you think about it, like, bro, they guarantee got one of them.
Yeah.
You know. So, oh my gosh. Sorry.
It's probably because once again the older people they probably had it for years and years and it just got worse
Yeah.
over time.
Yeah.
Now this attacked. You know what I mean?
So what I'm thankful is that it doesn't attack gout because I would have been out, bro. I tell you, I would have been out like
Ah,
ventilator style if I
Unit.
had gout, if the thing attacked the gout. Luckily, leaving my toe alone.
So
nah.
I know you said your friend in Vegas and you had a couple of friends. None of them was in the hospital though.
I do. Yeah, I do have one. My friend Charlie. He got hospitalized. I think he's back home already. I think he was on for like 2 3 days, but I didn't realize he was hospitalized. So I saw one of the posts that the wife did. So
Dang.
yeah, man. Once you hear about the having to go hospital, it's like, oh, bro. It's unknown. You don't know. You don't know. It's like the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't talked this much so long that I have to cough because I get dry throat right now.
This is good information, though.
I've been just quiet. Thank you guys. That's
If
why I
you
move
were
them and I cough.
If you guys was on, I know you guys learned. I mean, a lot. I mean, hey, my eyes wide open.
Mine's too.
Hey,
Learning a lot.
thank you so much for coming on. Because I know a lot of us was in that same stage as we knew it was real, but we didn't know stuff like this. You know what I mean? How deep it went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody say within the first like 5 days, they feel like crap and they're feeling better. But you, on the other hand, was like you said, was a level, and then your 10th day, you just got the worst it could
Yeah.
be. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Yeah.
this kind of open. I think if anybody on here that has COVID, at least you know what I mean, your symptoms might not go away. Like you said, be prepared. You know what I mean, for
Yep.
that long run.
It's the
Like
residual.
I'm still going through it. I'm not sick. I'm not coughing. I'm not.
It's not 100%, huh?
Yeah, it's just your body. You're not 100%.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're walking, but it's kind of like equal. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm still dealing with it. It's not like I have all the answers. You know what I mean? I could just tell you my experience, and yeah, your body's not the same. Like my body ain't the same. G unit in the house. Here we go. Hey, I heard you drink kava, you get gout, bro. That's what I heard. Yeah, yeah. That's why those face shields are really important too. You can get them through the eyes, but you'll less get it through the eyes if both of you guys are wearing masks.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Yeah. So somebody not wearing masks, then you're gonna be like, "Oh, bro, wait, let me put my shades on real quick."
So my thing is, to get it, you gotta get a lot of that driplets in your mouth, or you just
Yeah.
want splash. Like you know what I mean.
Well, it's kind
Yeah.
of like when you sneeze. Like, let me spray them real quick. That
Yeah.
kind of. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all it takes for getting into your nostrils, bro.
Dang.
Nostrils, and it comes down to your lungs. Boom. This is water, by the way.
Yeah.
You needed that, huh? She's like, hey, you're starting to forget things. Drink some water.
No, but yeah, that's all it takes is those droplets when you sneeze and stuff.
Damn. Okay, so I mean, all of the stuff you've been through and stuff like that. I mean,
It's still going through. Yeah,
yeah, and still going through
yeah,
when it's you know what I mean, because it pertains to me and Dubs. When it comes to the kids learning from home, better they stay home. What do you think?
Ooh. So this is my suggestion, okay, guys. Listen to this. This is my suggestion for that whole thing, because half of the parents, yep, half of the parents don't agree with it. Half of the parents do agree with it, right? Like, what do you guys think? At least half and half. What do you guys think?
I mean,
Like, do you okay, Dubs? Do you agree with it? Do you like the online thing?
no.
So here, this
Okay,
is
Fats.
this is
How
what I
do you
say.
feel?
I think they should stay at home, but we know, me and Dubs know, there's a lot of kids that cannot learn that way.
Right, right.
So, I mean, if we're going to bring them in, we got to keep them as safe as possible. And with the way they got the rooms, classroom set up, I think we need more than just the 6 feet distancing, face
Yeah.
mask, and face shield. Because I think we need
Yeah,
more.
They,
yeah,
yeah, it's
You know what I mean? Like, they got to put them in some kind of cubicle or more of a ventilation system, even though it's just all windows open or
are
open.
you-
I
are you having fun doing distance learning from home?
No.
So here's my answer for all that, bro. Okay, the state and everybody, you guys have for each grade level, you have your one test, well, half semester or quarterly. Okay, 4 tests during a year, right? We don't care how you learn it, but you're gonna learn them. And everybody just come in for that day. Just take those 4 tests a year, because a lot of these parents are like complaining about the teachers ain't doing enough. Hey, that's cool. That's how you feel. But and you guys are right. Like some kids, it's harder for kids to learn. So
hard.
it's a I don't know. It's a weird subject. You know what I mean? Like my kids, luckily, they're fine. They're okay. They're learning, and I've been off, like I said, for going on a month, and I've been able to at least like, hey, what, you did your homework or what?
Mm-hmm.
But that's me
Mhm.
being home from work. Now,
Yeah.
if I wasn't home, then it's like, I don't know. So it's I don't think anybody has the answer for that. You know, especially with the whole COVID thing going on. You know, like it's you have to be hands on. Some kids need to be hands on. I know I was a hands on guy.
I think it's just
No.
harder, when you have multiple kids, especially like in different grades.
Yeah, yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Hey, hats off to my wife because this past 3 days, it's been hard. But like I told her, I gotta go to work. You know what I mean? I wish I could stay home and help, but I
Yeah.
can't. I mean, but we go in kindergarten, we got 2 fifth graders, 1 7th grade, and then we go in 2-year-old that's throwing everything around while they tell
Yeah, yeah. So
Like,
shout out to
work-
all the moms that are home or the stay home
Yeah,
dads, man. You guys are
home dads.
you guys
Oh.
are the future for the kids right now. You guys in
Yeah.
charge of our future right now.
If your
Yeah,
kid got advanced to the next grade, next shit, it's all your fault. Nah.
Hey,
Yeah,
my
but-
suggestion for my oldest son, just hold it back. Like, hey, no need school this year. We'll wait till 2021. You can be freshman again.
Sometimes, you know.
It's better for football. Okay, I thought, hey, it's better for football.
Hey, you already know. But hey, somebody asked me, no, it's education. Come on now.
Education, bro.
And I mean, but like, I mean, even when it comes to that, there's a lot of parents on their end that is doing everything possible to make sure
Yeah.
that their kids' education work and stuff like that. So I know there's a lot of parents that they leave the education up to the teachers. You know what I mean? It's the teacher's job.
Yeah,
But in this situation, we gotta adjust. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If you
yeah.
really care about your kids' education, you're not gonna let. You know what I mean? You're gonna do the most you can before you complain about the teacher side. You know?
Oh yeah,
Because-
oh yeah.
I mean, me and those, we see the teacher side and they're trying the best they can with what they're dealing with, you know what I mean? And they know firsthand. That's why I'm telling you, that's why they're suing the state right now, the HSTA,
Wow.
they get 2 lawsuits against the state. You know what I mean? It's because the situation they're put in. It's tough because they struggling.
Wow.
They're just as frustrated. It's not.
Like you said, we see it firsthand, man. They're
Yeah.
trying to.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I know.
like I told my wife, she was frustrated. She's right here. She was frustrated the first couple days, but I told her, you gotta understand, the whole state
It's
is
different for everybody. You know.
nobody ever. I don't think you can prepare for this, no matter what we do. Even
No, we
now,
cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot prepare for this. So it's just like
Understand, people. Like we're in a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's why it's called a pandemic.
who, because you know what I mean. If right now, if you're online and you can raise your hand, whoever thought was gonna see this, you know what I mean. I never thought I was gonna see this in my lifetime.
We had that conversation this morning, my friend. You know what I mean? I never thought we'd live through 9/11, that kind of stuff. I thought that was the
Yeah.
most like
Right.
part of history I would
Yeah.
live through. And then this happened. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
You know, this year was gonna be a big year for everybody. You know,
Mhm.
musically, you know, kids in football, personal
Sports.
lives. But man, everything got like thrown in the back. And now NBA is what I'm hearing. Like, they
Yes.
might just, you know, with this whole thing going on,
The whole
like
season,
everything's
right?
just stacking. You know, dramas in America are stacking right now, and I don't know, man. I don't know. This year is a weird year.
It is. It's crazy.
Stubbs frozen again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
thanks.
really got something in his eye. No, so Cassie, she blocking the Wi-Fi.
My signal, Joe.
Give her that siren.
Not even me.
It is. It's,
But did you die?
Look at this guy. He said the Panthers are gonna win the Super. He's crazy.
Hey, you know who's gonna win the Super Bowl this
Wow.
year?
Chillicothe Navarez.
Tampa.
Hey, if we no more in season, the Chiefs
Forgot
gonna be
about that.
2 years in a row.
I was kind of mad that Tom Brady joined my team this year, but I don't, you know, it's kind of mad.
What is your team?
Tom Brady, Tampa.
Cowboys.
Tampa, baby, Tampa Bay. I was kind of mad he came over. I didn't want all the publicity, guys. I was like, bro, I just rather enjoy my 8-8 season, just a decent year. But now Tom Brady here. Now we gotta take the Super Bowl now.
Give me 1 second.
Dang it.
Oh, the diabetes gotta make shishi.
Bro, let's grab a bottle.
Just grab a Gatorade bottle. Now the fast diabetes shishi took.
No. My sister showed up. She wanted to check out the competition.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, your sister live with you. Like, call Uncle Igor right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
wait. Oh, midnight. Okay,
Hey,
never mind.
Hey, and she was the one that posted the number for Turtle Me. Turtle in.
Hey, tell her she got a couple hours by midnight. She got to get out of there.
She said, call in the hotline and let them know you out of the house.
Yeah, she had to come over and check out the competition. She already know.
If you guys
What?
don't know, my friend has a tortoise. His brother also has one, and
No,
his
my
sister
brother has a turtle. Yeah, and my sister can rabbit, and we're gonna race
Bro,
live.
you guys
on-
gonna have food? You guys gonna have food at the end to have them run faster?
Yes,
What are you guys
hey,
doing?
I was training my tortoise to do that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No need food. Advantage to you then.
She
It's
can
supposed
move.
to have been this past Sunday, but only have 5 people,
More than 5 people. So,
or you get 3 turtles.
and then it was supposed to be this Sunday, and then they shut everything down. I was
Right.
like, dang.
Right.
It only
Yeah.
gives me more time to train my tortoise, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna have
So-
muscle when I'm done with them.
Let me know when you're done with them. My mom loves turtle soup, so let me know when you're done with
Oh,
them. Nah.
no. I ain't gonna lie. I got this tortoise because maybe 2 Sundays ago, I announced that my other tortoise had passed away, and somebody gave me this one.
Wow.
And this one is a monster. That's my friend. You see with the picture, my friend.
My friend, I'm loading it right now. I went into the archives and here. What is it? Magic. Look at this thing.
Bigger than the zoo. Holy crap.
Look at that thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
you.
What's his
Wow.
name, my friend?
The name is Unicorn. My daughter named it Unicorn, aka
Hey,
Showtime.
it's good enough for the next baby Luau on.
Yeah.
No. Just kidding.
At least two
Yeah.
people. I mean, it's a pretty big tortoise,
My
but
friend, ask about your new one.
oh, and I have a baby tortoise too. That one is called Snugglegrass. It's like 3 weeks old. It's like this big.
Snugglegrass.
Hey, no, you're right, Sam,
Snugglegrass.
man. Like, I'm very worried about these mom and pop stores, these restaurants, locally owned restaurants, man. Like,
The first time we shut down, 200 businesses went.
no,
shut
and that's what I mean. Like,
Oh.
that's what my heart is at right now for these
Mhm.
guys. Like, they can't catch a break, you know?
Nope.
It's crazy.
That's why I know
can't-
a lot of
I mean-
people is getting angry with this next shutdown because there's not a lot of things that are shut down. You know what I mean? But they're trying to do their best to make sure that those businesses don't go out of business and
Yeah.
still keep people safe. You know, it's the economy and the people right now. I mean, we all know you should worry about the people first, right? Without the people, there's no economy. But that's just
No,
a
that's
tough
true.
one. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be that guy,
Yeah.
the governor and the mayor. I'm glad I'm not those guys right now.
I tell you, man. I don't even like talking politics, man. For real, like, it's crazy. No, for real, man. Like, I don't even know the answers like to that.
Yeah.
There's a left and there's a right, and that's all I know. So depending on where you stand, like, it's how you see everything.
Like
But
I,
when you got a problem, like, how do you solve it? Like, I don't even know how to
Right.
solve this problem right now.
like I told Dubs, it doesn't matter what they choose. There's always going to be consequences to the choices they
Right.
make. So
Always.
when you look at everything you choose, you just got to look at the one that's going to fuck us over the least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry to
Yeah.
swear, but that's the.
No.
It just comes down to that.
Hey, this is you guys' podcast. You guys do whatever you guys like.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Oh,
try not to swear because we know there's a lot of like, you know, what I mean, any age can
Yeah.
watch this, but we try.
Hey, my
Right,
mom,
right.
his mom would come on and be like, "You guys need to stop swearing." Yes, mom.
So if I see a shoe flying in the scene, I already know. I already know what's going on.
You know what I mean? You
But
know,
yeah, man, like everything is gonna be different. But you know, we gotta understand it's gonna be the norm. Though our lifestyles right now, mask covering, it's just the norm. Like it's gonna be the norm for God knows how long until these vaccines kick in or just get rid. I don't know. You know, I just hope
You know,
there's a solution in the
I
near
just,
future.
I just don't want it to be one of those that boom, it just disappears. You know what I mean? Like, then you know we're just screwed.
Yeah, they really
It's probably
just.
not gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Knowing
Yeah.
our life, the way this is going, shit, it might happen. All of a sudden, like, okay, everybody's dropping.
Because if you listen to everybody talking, they're always saying it's so convenient that this showed up during election time. You know what I mean? It's like shit. It's like, but you like to believe that they wouldn't do that to us just for votes. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, like I would like to believe that our government would never do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
just me. I want to believe that. But of
yeah,
course, I listen to there's always going to be, no matter what you do, bro. There's always going to be conspiracy theory, no matter what. So it's like but I don't want to believe that. You know, I kind of. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep in that. You know.
yeah. Because like really, like Dub said, you know, like right after the election, all of a sudden, all of this disappearing. You know, it was like, dang, we got screwed on this. And, you know,
It's just crazy how it pops up. Because every other election year, something happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, election year is
Yeah,
always the
so-
worst.
yeah,
It's always
because
the worst.
somebody actually listed it all down. Cause like to the
Yes.
year, swine flu, all of
Yeah.
that came up there. And it's like, dang,
Yeah.
don't even say that.
And,
You know,
hey,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I really hope it's gonna end so we can just go back to our normal lives. Like you said, it's not gonna be normal, but get back to some kind of normal.
Hey, can I do a quick shout out real quick?
yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Go right in.
Tell my wife Dina Lumano, happy anniversary, 14 years marriage.
Yes, hey,
Nice.
seen that. Yes. Hey,
Yeah,
congratulations. 14 years married. How long together? Oh,
19 years. I think we was like 19 years. I think it was what second grade.
Yeah.
Graduated this.
Second grade, 19 years ago.
Hey,
Nice.
high school sweethearts. Nice.
Yes.
From what? Freshman year.
Nah, junior year actually.
Yeah, nice.
Now you guys
Yeah.
can tell my age, you bastards. You guys baited me into that one.
Shit. Well, math skills not that good. So I probably tease you tomorrow about it because I gotta count.
37.
30. I'm 37.
Boo. That's 01. Hey, I graduated 02.
Ooh, these guys are
Yeah.
losers, all too. Nah, just kidding. Thank you, Selena. I appreciate it.
07 is the losers.
I graduated.
They really
Yeah.
ruined high school.
You
07.
know what I love about being high school sweethearts with my wife is like, we've seen. I know you guys had the same experience. You guys seen couples in your guys' age groups who weren't couples in high school, but they're
Mhm.
couples now, and you're kind of like, oh, why did you guys just be together in high school? You know,
Exactly.
but it's kind of like I look at me and my wife. It's kind of like we're frozen in time. So like when we run into classmates, they're like, oh my gosh, you guys still together, and it's kind of like it kind of brings those high school butterflies back for those people, and you know we love talking about it and just
Let me
running
tell you
into
this.
old friends.
Let me tell you this. If me and my other half was dating in high school, my friend know this story. I would be on freshman. I would be on freshman at Kamiki, and she would be on senior at Sacred Hearts. High five.
Yeah. Yes.
High
my
five.
friend.
Hey, there you go, bro.
But
There
other way
you go,
around.
bro.
Other way
Flexing,
around.
You flexing right now online. You flexing right now with that
If her
story.
friends found out she was dating one freshman come from Kamiki, they'll be like, ew, why are you doing that?
Thank you,
Yeah.
sis. Thank you,
Happy
Danielle,
anniversary.
Danny. Love
Fortune-
you guys.
Man, COVID ruined it, huh? If
Hey,
there was
Bro,
COVID,
no. So yeah,
Magic
no.
is-
So I was gonna go check out Tiki's tonight. By the way, City Boys is playing right now.
I know we saw.
Dickies. But then I had this podcast.
this
I was
is
like,
live.
and then you know what, the podcast didn't bother that I'm not going. You know, it's kind of like I said, this whole experience is like, hey, I'd rather just stay home anyway now. You know what I mean? But City Boys is playing at Tiki's for the last night, you guys. If you guys not
I
doing
know,
nothing,
we
go
saw
there
that.
right now. Kilandi them, everybody, the
Magic.
fams is over there.
Magic, I have a question.
What's up?
So if we wasn't in this quarantine, where would you have took your wife?
Oh man, it was. You don't really have too many. I mean, you kind of do. Oh, the hot pot.
Yeah.
Hot
Oh, my brother right there. Thank you, Philly. Love you.
Shabu shabu.
Hey, no. The one in Wildlife. You guys, bro, it's right there in Wildlife, bro. Come on, you guys tell me the place. I only been there. I don't know the name. It's the Hot Pot Wildlife.
Hey,
hot
if it's on, if it's on Wildlife,
If you're going up
we-
Wildlife, it's to the left.
we've
Right
never
across
been there.
Right across Happy Days, across the street.
across the street of Happy Days.
My friend don't even know Happy Day. Happy Days is right on the corner by the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chinese-
so if you cross the street, it's right there. It's a Hot Pot.
You mean Napa's?
It's so stupid.
See if my
It
wife
is
will
Napa's,
comment.
right?
I don't
It's
know the
Napa's
name.
right
I don't know
across.
the name. I don't know the name. I'm telling you, I don't know the name. If
And
my
then right
wife will
across-
comment.
Right across from Napa's is 7-Eleven, and then
Right.
out of the corner of the
That's
park.
the one. Okay, that's the one. That's the one.
So right next to
that's what I
7-Eleven, right?
do. It's
Shabu
across the street
Shabu.
from 7-Eleven.
It's right next to 7-Eleven.
Before
bro.
7-Eleven, if you headed down
Osaka.
back into town.
Yeah.
Osaka.
Oh, Osaka. Thank you. That's the one.
There you go.
But
Hey,
that's where I would take her. That's where I would take her.
hey,
Because it's all
you got-
veggies and tofu. It's good.
you guys got to come on one night for our Wind Down Wednesdays. That's usually our couples night and
Oh,
stuff like that.
Yes.
Where we talk relationship, kids, all of that.
Yes. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
For me, it's
stuff
just gonna
like-
be ugly, bro. For me, that's just
Yeah.
me, though.
You should see us in the middle of one conversation, like getting slapped in the back of the head from all.
Oh, yeah.
Like
So
a
that's all
shit-
we do. That's all we do. We give our other halves boxing gloves, and we just look in the camera,
Yeah, yeah.
get those side jabs.
Show her face in the show, but she's listening with the earphones.
She gonna hit this face.
Yeah.
She's gonna hit this face. This
No,
is the
you-
money
that's not-
maker.
No,
You
you
can't
throw
hit
the
the
beer
money
for hide the
maker.
bruises.
Tafili, thank you. Thank you
Love
for
you,
joining.
brother.
Man. Be safe.
Is
They
that
say-
why, my friend? My friend, you had beard for years. Have you been being abused? I told you, you can always. I got your backpack over here. You just come my house. I lock all the doors.
That's it.
They
Hey,
always-
wife is always right. Wife is always right.
Not mine's. Talking to Wi-Fi.
Oh, except when it comes to the Wi-Fi password. Huh?
Yeah. Hey, I'm calling Oceanic tomorrow because we've been doing this podcast for like almost 2-3 months, and I never had one problem till tonight. And I just want to pay my bill
Oh.
yesterday.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, $195 for cable, and the thing doing this, I'm pissed.
Hey,
Gee.
these cable guys are racking it up right now with the kids all at home learning.
That's the secret to stay married. I read a just tell me what.
It's just the-
I don't know if I
That's
can
it,
claim
bro.
this guy. I don't know if it's my brother. I don't know about this guy. Something wrong with him.
Happy wife, happy life.
Nobody tell me what. The hand, see, I gotta move away. The hand stayed on.
Oh, the
going
hand
on.
getting closer over there. There you go. Getting the daughter in
Right,
on the mob. Mob job right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
you.
a crazy one on me. Zazu. But once again, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining in. We're not Paul yet, but you know, if we just joining, my man Magic from the City Boys. You know, we talked music. Talked about COVID. He had he had COVID. He's doing better. Still got
In
some
the recovery
symptoms.
phase right now.
But you can always go back. Yes, you can always go back and watch this show, and you know he opened up my eyes. You know me, I was always one of those guys that, but you know my eyes were like this. Oh snap!
And for real, because
But like you
Yeah.
said, if you do anything, you know what I mean.
Yeah, everybody's experience is different too. So if you guys watch this, comment and because I'll look back on it and see anybody else's experience. Like,
Kool-Aid.
comment on it. That way I can read
Yeah.
as well because everybody goes through it differently, and then we all can learn together. Like that. That's basically the whole thing. That's all you can do right now is just get through it and learn together. Sup, Kool-Aid? Love you, sis. Congratulations on baby. Beautiful.
Yes, congratulations, Kool-Aid. Yeah, the baby look just like Kool-Aid.
Just another niece for love uncle, bro. I'm all the niece's favorite uncle for some reason.
Gee. You got candy in your
You know,
pocket, that's yeah?
Your name. Everybody like magic.
No, the secret is barely come around. That when they see you, they're like, "Oh my god, I
It's
see
a
the other
special
uncles every
occasion
day.
every
Let me see."
time, yeah.
I never. That's the secret about it.
Like, I tried to do that secret, and when I come, it looks like this.
Yeah, they're scared, huh? Who is that guy?
Oh, what's up,
Rich.
Coach Rich?
DJ.
Oh, this guy's doing our
Right.
sounds for City Boys now, bro. He was my high school
Yes.
coach, my O-line coach, bro.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I love you too, Coach. Dirty guy.
When he double book, he always send on my way. Oh, Rich on. Yes, hey, thank you. Yes. But hey, if Rich is still on, you guys need to do some karaoke. You need some DJ.
Yes, Rich
The guy
Tanubasa,
right there.
karaoke king, best karaoke sound system.
Yes.
If you're having a party at your house, graduation, anything, and you just need
Yeah.
sounds, and this guy is the best karaoke guy on the island. Any song you want, he got that for you. You got like 7 mics, but always
Yeah.
expect him to sing with you because he never puts the mic down.
You know,
So if
it's
you're
so
gonna
crazy.
request a song, tell him, "Hey, I want to sing it, but by myself." Just kidding.
Crazy part about it.
I love you,
You'll
Monty.
have the new song. You know what I mean? If it came out today, by
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow, you'll have it for
Oh,
karaoke.
yeah. With his
Hey.
mobile Wi-Fi, he can just download it at the spot,
Yeah, you.
on the
It's turned
spot.
into a karaoke
Live.
song for you.
Yeah.
Call them one.
Hey, we only got 3. We only got 3 right now. Okay. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But yes,
That's the hard part. These clusters, man. And like I said, like man, when you contract it, you kind of gotta go against your culture. You go like, hey, you guys on your own, bro. I'm gonna be in a room by myself. But I understand that whole, especially if you got more than like 5 people in a 2-bedroom, man. That's really hard. That's really hard. Every time you use the bathroom, then like when I had to use the bathroom, my wife had to come clean them like top to bottom.
Mhm.
So yeah,
And
it's a hassle. It's a hassle, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
never turn away a
Oh.
gig.
Never. And you better bring all those big ass speakers.
Yeah, bring the food.
Just
the
for those
food
two.
sound system,
Better
yeah.
bring the food setup, all the
Hey,
monitors,
set up
7 mics.
2 top, 4 monitors, 7 mics, 3 subs,
Hey,
5
and if you're not paying
TVs.
attention, Ristana Vasa will plug in. He'll plug in his bass and play along with the song.
Yeah, you.
Thank you, Coach. I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better.
Hey, speaking of that, see, no matter like I had a talk with a lot of people. They always tell me, "Why you call you coach even though you don't play for
No.
me?" It's just out of respect.
Always, yeah.
Bro,
No
even though
matter-
I'm 40-year difference from him, I'm always going to call him Coach, you know.
Mhm.
Even though he's 40 years older than me, I'm always going to call him Coach. Oh, there you go. That's the one. But yeah, you know, in sports life,
Yeah,
in the sports world, no matter what, you know, some guys they start coaching at 21 years old, and they're coaching guys who are 3 years younger than them.
Yes.
But no matter what, no matter if one is 68 and the other guy's 72 years old, the 60-year-old would always call him Coach, no matter what.
So
And that's
Yeah.
just the
like
love and respect. Yeah.
that's like you and
Yes.
Coach Rich. They're not an age group.
Yeah.
That Rich,
Hey,
just
love you,
play,
Coach,
just play.
man.
Close.
Love you, Coach. Hey, if you guys want
Oh,
a
gee.
little shout out, if you guys need City Boys t-shirts, hit up my man Rich Tanobasa. He got you. Or Abel
See?
Warner on the City Boys music.
In this picture, that's the one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you give him an extra $5, he'll take off his shirt for you. So.
Oh, bingo.
Oh,
Did you die?
23, 43. Oh, sorry.
I think he got his numbers on that. Hey, she was trying to TikTok. But hey, thank you guys. You know, we'll probably be on maybe another 5 minutes if that's cool with you, Magic, to take some
Yeah,
last
of
minute.
course. Last
Um,
minute stuff, and then shout outs for myself. Thank you, Dubs. Thank you,
Yes.
Fast. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for having me.
Thanks
Man.
for coming on.
Yeah,
Eye
thank you. I
opener.
appreciate
A
you
real
guys.
eye opener tonight.
I'm not gonna
Somebody
lie.
with
You know what? When
Experience, you
I was trying to check in, I'll check in on everybody that I know have. But I was gonna ask you sooner, but you know, I don't like do that because I like my friend be
No.
on the show. And be
No,
like,
like I said, it's a thing that we're all what do you call that? We're all stubborn. All the locals are stubborn. We all want to do it by ourselves. We want to be like, oh, well, if I have it, I ain't telling nobody. I'm just getting through this myself. But it's kind of like, bro, let's take care of each other. Let's, you know, let each other know that we're aware. And that's it.
know. Yeah.
Oh, you still can, Coach.
oh, sorry, she might have a question. It's my mother, or she might just be checking in on
Yeah.
me. Yeah, mom.
Say, how come we frozen?
Mom, we're still in the live, mom. Everybody can hear you.
For real.
Yes,
Auntie Sandy.
How's it going?
it's going good.
I was trying to, my internet was down, that's why.
See, something's wrong. See, they're lucky. They're lucky. My mom called and told me that internet is down. Doesn't get one call tomorrow. I doesn't be pissed off. Mom, I call you back as soon as you call, mom.
Is the guy still on, the one about the coronavirus?
Yes, he's
Is
still
he
on. Yeah, I want to ask him a question. He's still
Yeah,
on,
hi,
mom.
Auntie. I'm still on.
So I wanted to ask him, I just want to ask him that what's he doing? After so long of being quarantined, how did he get over medication or just the way failed?
Dubs, can you repeat the whole question? She kind of broke up at the end.
Yeah.
She just wanted to know how you were doing, and then how did you kind of get over it? If you took medication or stuff like that.
Yeah, so the first week I was
Just
I
over
was
the
trying
counter.
to take medication, yeah, because they can't prescribe you anything that they don't even know is gonna work, you know. And so the normal flu, you know, body aches, flu-like symptoms, cold sweats, but I didn't have a fever, so I just took the normal like Tylenol, ibuprofen, but none of those really. I feel like it wasn't working after 4 days of doing all that. So like the fifth day on, I stopped taking medication, and sure enough, I felt the same as I did when I was taking it. So it's basically I was just hurting my liver at that time, but taking all those and taking a lot of it to try to get over the pain and stuff. So it's kind of like I just had to weather it. like I said, this coming Monday is gonna be a month, and I feel a lot better than I did on the first week, especially. From the first week, especially the first 10 days, I felt like it wasn't getting better. Like it was almost like it was getting worse. And after 10 days, I was kind of like, oh, is it ever gonna get better? Slowly, I'm still learning about it, about how I feel. Um, I feel a lot better, I can tell you that, but it's still not 100%. And it's going on a month, so hopefully we can do another podcast after 2 months or so, or whenever, just to
Yes, we'll have you on
let you
for
guys
sure.
know. But I appreciate the question. Thank you,
I do
Ashley.
have one more, I do have one more question. Though, before we go off. So the whole time you had to be alone, and did someone check on you from the state like they say they do?
Yeah,
Or
so here's
different
here's the
times?
weird thing. They had the contract tracers, those guys. No. The funny thing, I only got contacted from my doctor and Queens Medical. Queens Medical are the only and my doctor are the only two people who checked up on me. Uh the day after I found out I was positive, the first call I got was from my doctor. The second call I got was from the Queens staff. They have a little, I don't know, I guess a team over there that checks in on you, but those guys only call me like twice. I was supposed to get a call from the state. You know those guys that the tracers, the tracer guys. But I never got a call. I never got a
Yeah.
call once from those guys. So at that time, I remember reading in the news that they were short staffed. So I kind of like, oh well, I guess I just have to wait. But this whole going on a month, I've never got called from those guys once.
Because don't you have to get cleared before you leave your house or go to work? But that's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So I talked to the Queen staff, and I called because there's a COVID hotline that you can call, and they'll answer every question
Yeah.
for you. They cleared me as well as my doctor. My doctor cleared me, but I didn't take another COVID test because they said that I could still be positive, but it might not be contagious. So they didn't want me to take another test because it still could have been positive, but it's not contagious.
Oh wow, that's what I said. This COVID thing is really strange and really afraid for a lot of people. Like
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm a Kapuna. I'm like 60 something, and
oh
I've been in the house for over a month, and my kids can barely see me. And
yeah,
and I try to get help with certain things, and then like they try to help the Kapuna, and nobody's been helping. My children come over every
no,
one now and then
yeah,
and see the rubbish and stuff because nobody wants to give it to me.
right, right. No, you know that, and yeah, like
Yeah, but
in a way,
I've
it's
been
kind of
very,
in a
very
way,
praying
it's
for
kind
you.
of.
I hope you feel better
Oh,
now.
thank you so much. But it's kind of weird, guys. Like during this whole thing, it's kind of like you felt like kind of feels like you're on your own almost. It's sad to say, but you kind of feel like you're on your own. Um, I just want to give a shout out to all my family and friends people who came by and dropped off things who didn't have to, and some people I kind of like, oh, kind of like, no, 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 don't come by, like you know what I mean, like even though they were trying to bless us, and some people never listened, they just came by anyway and dropped off food because they knew we couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
So it's not. So the thing is too, when you get quarantined, like Dubs or Fats, if you guys get sick, understand your family cannot leave the house either, and they
Yeah.
cannot leave from the day you find out you have a test. So if you have it on Monday and you find out the following Saturday that you have it, your family cannot leave for 14 days from that day you found out.
Oh,
Wow.
I never know that. I never know that.
Yeah. No, yeah. So it's not just
Oh,
you.
that's crazy.
Your family can't even go outside to do laundry.
So your
You can't.
household is locked down.
Yes. Yeah.
Dang.
You're just in a room by yourself. They can kind
Yeah.
of pre-roll
Yeah.
the
And
house.
here's the
Wow, I
thing
never-
too. I got clear from quarantine before my family because of what I just told you.
Hmm.
yeah.
I was
'Cause
I was clear like 3-4 days before they were cleared to go out.
Yeah,
And
remember
even though I was cleared, I told them, yeah, we just go. But we like I said, we want to follow the protocol
Yeah.
because we don't know anything about
Safe,
it. You know what I mean?
safe for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
So that's one thing to think about as well. It's not only you, but it's everybody in your household. My brother-in-law, then, who lives like 4 doors down, they quarantine too. Even though I never seen those guys when I was sick, or a couple days before that. You know what I mean? But just because we're in the same vicinity, we're in the same building, they quarantined as well.
Dang.
Yeah. So think about it, guys. When you guys go out, it's not only you, man. It's
Hey, hey. So he just Brandon just told us that even if we get sick, the whole household got to be quarantined too.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can still roam with each other, but sick person gotta stay in a room.
That's
Yeah, I
possibly.
mean, your wife can't even go to get groceries, bro. The state will tell you that. I guarantee. Yeah, they're gonna tell
That's
you that. Like, oh,
crazy.
you guys got to quarantine too now.
So now, I mean, like, it's not just you missing work. It's so you know what I mean, like the
Yeah,
just your income for your whole household is stopped right there. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like odds. Hopefully, everybody got that. You mean that time off, that vacation time, or whatever. 'Cause even
yeah.
for us, you know,
No, yeah, yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. And you gotta have one system to help out families when that kind of stuff happens. You know?
No, that's what I mean. Like they should have had some kind of funding,
Yeah, you know what I mean. For the people,
because not
we both talked
it's
about that.
bad that you're going through it, but to really feel like you're going through it on your own is worse than. And like how we were talking about earlier about how not we're finding out it affects the brain.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, bro, it attacks you in every way, and now financially, that's not good.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
not like my roommate
And all of
gets
that,
it, and then I
all that
can't,
weight
and then I go
stay-
work. No, you're not going to work.
Yeah. Not only that, just like you said, a lot of people are misled to thinking it's only 14 days and you'll be back doing what you like doing. You know what I mean? Going to work and stuff like that once you're cleared. But like you said, it's
Yeah.
been what, almost a month, right?
Yeah, going a month. Today's Wednesday. Monday is gonna be a month. This coming Monday. 1 month. Yeah.
That is crazy. God. Yeah, they gotta do something better. You know, like they said, there was $37 million missing from that.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
So
Like,
why not put that money
Yeah.
to give to the people that when they,
exactly. Yeah.
help them out?
Oh,
at
yeah.
Finance.
least figure out like what their rent and the electricity, kind of pay that for them or give something to cover. You know what I mean?
Something. Yeah.
But even if it's
Because
half,
how the state, and that's why they feel like the people, locals feel is like, how the state can tell you stay home? When you're
Right.
like, okay, you're gonna tell me stay home, but you're not helping me pay for nothing. I gotta go work. And that's how they keep spreading,
And they say, and you know what they tell us? Oh, don't worry, you don't have to pay your bill this month. Just pay double next month when you go back to work. That's not. Oh, they say
That
we're just
is-
gonna postpone them. You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so
Jeez.
Magic. If you could, you think everybody should go get tested? Now they're doing this free testing, no matter sick or not.
Hey, if it's free, yeah, because
Well,
you could be asymptomatic, meaning you're carrying it, and then you
Mhm.
go home, you go out everywhere, you go potty, whatever, and then you end up spreading them, but you didn't even realize you're the one that spread it because
Yeah.
you're asymptomatic, you have no symptoms.
Mhm.
So
That's why I
like,
mean,
yeah,
kinda
if it's
glad
free,
doing
yeah.
it free.
And I
Yeah.
saw the line. I saw the. You guys saw the video of the line, the free. Oh, that went
Yeah.
way around
Yeah.
the block, which is good. But now, I expect the numbers to spike.
Yeah.
Because everybody's a lot more people
Right.
are getting infected. Yeah, herbs. Yeah, my when I found out on the Saturday. Oh, yeah, my wife and my kids went to take the test that Saturday. They called the COVID hotline, and they got cleared to go take the test. They all came back negative, but even though they came back negative, okay, my wife's doctor called her and told her, "Oh, even though it's negative, it might be a positive negative, meaning you might have it, but because
Right.
you took it, I don't know, hard to explain. But that's the whole reason why they still had to be quarantined too.
Yeah. That's a.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So yeah, think
symptoms.
about that too.
Said,
Yeah.
This is really good stuff to know because none of this stuff is said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're blessed that my wife.
they don't see
gets to work from home. That's
Yeah.
the thing. She
Oh, lucky.
took the computer outside, put him in the living room. After as soon as I found out I was positive. I was like, holy crap. Took everything. She took her stuff out, wiped out and everything. Took him in the living room, and I just stayed in the room the rest of the time being.
There you go. She said false negative because she was in
Yeah.
close contact with you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
And like I said, with me, trying to keep my family safe. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just laid in bed and I showered like every other day. I mean, I never do nothing anyway but sleep. You know what I mean? I was trying to stay stay away as much as I could, try not to touch anything or go outside. But that's the kind of stuff you have to go through, or I went through. So like, man, don't want this, and to make me realize I don't want this for any of my friends or any of my loved ones, you know, or anybody. Period. Especially the elderly.
My friend, we masking up, we glove up in and everything. This is, I mean, like we always said, I'm gonna say it again. We never knew, we never said it was fake, but hearing all this extra stuff, you know what I'm saying, coming from you, you know what I mean? Hey,
Somebody who
I really
experienced.
hope, hey, I really hope I can share this with. I'm gonna send this video to everybody
Oh
because
yeah,
hey,
man.
this is an eye opener because like what's driving me crazy now is that even your family got a quarantine. You know what I mean? They can't
Yeah,
even. I never do that.
yeah,
I tell you, stood
yeah.
in your
No, my
room.
wife them couldn't even go downstairs do laundry. It was like, oh, bro, gotta start washing some stuff in the shower again. You know. Yeah, thank you, Tara, for the question. Yeah, so I started to have symptoms on a Monday, the 3rd of this month, and I just felt it in the morning. Something wasn't right. I felt a little weaker than normal. I was sweating profusely while trying to get ready for work, which I mean, I sweat, but not as much as I did that morning. And I normally kiss my wife goodbye in the morning, but I told her not that morning. She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just something's not right." And so I went to work, and I felt real fatigued, like way fatigued than I normally do. Like I literally had to sit out, take a break a couple times. And then that Tuesday, I decided. Then oh sorry, that Monday night, I felt a little bit worse. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call out of work tomorrow. If I still feel like this till Wednesday, then I'm gonna be like, oh man, I gotta call the doctor. So Tuesday came, I felt bad. Wednesday came, I felt just as bad. And then I called my doctor. She said, oh, don't worry, maybe by Monday, take this week off. By Monday, you'll be fine. It's just the flu. And we did everything face to face. I mean, sorry, FaceTime, like a video. We did everything video. I guess with the whole COVID thing, they have options where you take everything over to, you know, online. So she just said, yeah, it's just a flu. Don't worry about it. Monday you should feel better. But if you don't on Monday, call me. So I told my job about it. My job told me, oh, I told my job, yeah, my doctor said I should be clear if I come back on Monday. My job says, oh, the only way you're coming back, you got to take a COVID test. So I was like, what? It's like, yeah, because my company is mainland, they're based in the mainland, so that's how they run things. So I was like, okay, well, I took the test on Friday, got my results on Saturday, and that's when I was positive, and I was like, oh crap. And we kind of went from there. Symptoms, like I said, symptoms when I finally decided to make a video on my IG, B_magic, MAJIK. If you can go watch it. After the 10th day is when I made that video of how weak I was and how it was the worst I felt through the whole time. So day 1 through day 10 was just bad. Then day 11, 12, 13, 14 felt just as bad. And at 15, you start feeling a little better. That's for my experience, but everybody's different. Like, what's today, the 26th? Everything started on the 3rd. So it's 23 days now. And I'm still having some lingering effects, you know, fatigue, dizziness, drowsiness, no taste, no smell. So everybody's different, but I did get cleared by the doctors, and from what they heard about my symptoms, no fever. So basically, the only way you can get cleared from the CDC guidelines is no fever for more than 24 hours, without the assistant, and without the assistant of over the counter, like, you know, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and your symptoms got better. Like, you know, that's pretty much their whole thing. And 10 days from the first day you felt sick. That's their guidelines. You guys can go look at it right now. CDC. You can look at the guidelines, and that's their guidelines. That's it. It's like nobody has the answer. So I don't need to take another test because they said even if I take the test now, 20 something days after I first got it, I still might be positive, but not contagious. So with that being said, I'm still treating it like I'm contagious.
Yeah.
I'm still treating it like no hugs, no nothing for the family, staying away, masking up when I talk to them, just taking those kind of stuff, you know, precautions, and not sharing food, drinks, stuff like that. So Yeah.
So,
It's a wild ride, and I'm still going on it right now.
but you attacked it like a champ.
Yeah,
Hey,
you,
man.
Still
You
attacking it like
know, feel blessed and very humbled from this experience.
yeah,
it
like I
Humbled,
is.
mean,
humbled.
Did
especially
this?
like, go ahead, bro.
Uh, so did this change your whole mindset about COVID? How was your? What
No,
did you
yeah.
think
Here's the thing. I've
about it?
always, I've always thought about COVID. Like, bro, this is serious. I've always masked up and took the precautions. And thank you, Ahil. Hey, shout
I
out to my
guess
Topo from the West Side.
I'm guessing
This guy
Paul
is
might be
awesome, bro.
involved in
Humble
that.
giant. This guy's a humble giant. I love you, brother. I
Hey,
ain't gonna comment. I ain't gonna comment on that.
please,
Don't
like
mind that guy. Delete that comment, please. Delete that comment. But yeah, like this whole thing, it hasn't. I'm not saying it opened my eyes to COVID because I already knew. Like, I was one of the guys that like already believed it. Like. But then going through it, I was like, when I first got it, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna try to believe the other side of it. I'm gonna believe everybody that will say, yeah, it's just a flu. Okay,
Yeah.
brothers, sisters, I'm gonna believe you guys. But boom, 10 days after, I was like, oh, this is way, way worse than a flu. I was like, I'd rather have a flu, bro, than this.
Hmm.
Thank you, Tiara. Appreciate it.
That's one of
Tiara,
the
you
things.
can
I mean, like,
also when it ends, you can go back on a page and you can watch the whole
Yeah,
life.
oh,
You went through a lot of things.
and I
A
will keep
lot of
saying this disclaimer: I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm just saying what I think and what I know about my experience. And
and like he said, if you want to, you can add him on IG and
yeah,
IG
B
message him and
underscore
he'll try
magic
to.
MAJIK. Yeah, me and my wife will try to answer. Whatever we know, and my wife too. Like, man, she took all the precautions, and they're good. She's the
yeah,
one you guys really gotta talk to at D Luomanu. Yeah,
yeah,
she's the one that pretty much did everything. So you guys can ask her like
yes,
she used a lot of like products, stuff. So you guys can ask her too, like how she kept, even though we're like one door away from each other, like how did she keep the family safe? Her three sons who are high school through elementary,
Shout
how did she keep
shout
them?
out to her
Yeah,
for doing all
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's crazy. And I
So
mean,
especially if
just
you
that
guys have
comment
loved ones who
alone.
have it, yeah, if you guys have loved ones who have it and want to kind of know like how we should keep separated, like my wife did her research on her own, and like research with common sense, to like how do we stay separated for these
Gotta,
next 14, 18 days.
gotta. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, that it affects the whole family and the household. Just like
Yeah,
your wife said, we went through this. You know what I mean? We always focus on a person that is positive, but you don't understand there's a lot of things that other people in the household gotta do to make sure everybody's safe. That's crazy, man.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hey, my man, you guys got
I got one more
to
last.
get on and get you guys on the show
Yeah,
and help everybody through this stuff.
Yeah.
Go for it, my friend.
So we signed up for do our COVID test on Friday.
yeah.
Friday.
They tell us after we take the test, we don't have to quarantine or anything. Is that true?
No.
Wow, that's weird because so I did actually two tests. The first test I did was a week before because I had to do a sleep apnea test for work because I need driving license or whatever. But before I took the test on the Sunday, and I'm sorry, I might have took it on Monday. Okay, I might have took the test on a Monday, and then Sunday I had the sleep apnea test. And they're saying after I take my first test, they'd be like, "Don't go anywhere." It was like, "What? I gotta work." You know what I mean? Because they want you the free test. From what I see, the free test takes about a week. The cheap test, it's the same
Yeah.
test, but it's cheap. But if
Mhm.
you get the one you gotta pay 200 something bucks, it's less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And that's the one I took when I was sick. The one that was free, I took on a Monday. I didn't get my. They said, "Oh, if we don't call you, you're good. But if we call you, you got it." So I didn't get a call that whole week, and I went to do my sleep apnea test. I was cleared. Then the following week, Monday, is when I felt the symptoms. So then I took the test on a Friday. That following Friday, got the test on Saturday morning, got the results. So I guess it all depends. Um, if you're gonna go to an appointment, like, well, let's say you gotta go do something big, like I don't know, you gotta go have heart surgery or whatever, then yeah, maybe you don't have to, you cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
But the test is just to let you know if you have it. If you're doing, to me, if you're doing your daily stuff you normally do Monday through Sunday, and you take the test on Monday, but you're doing everything you've been doing for the last couple of weeks, Monday through Sunday, then it doesn't change anything. You're not exposing yourself to anybody, because if you're just staying home, then they will tell you like, oh, just do your normal stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just getting the results, bro, and the symptoms. Just noticing your body and how you feel.
And my eyes is wide open. That's how I feel.
They're really good on this one, my friend.
And I'm lucky, bro. And I'm the lucky one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once
You're
again,
right.
thank you, Brandon. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing this knowledge, dropping a bomb on everybody. Because, like Uncle Herb just said, I mean, very good information.
Thank you, Herbs. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you. But shout out to you guys, man, for wanting to talk about this. I was like, bro, I'm just chilling, staying home in quarantine still.
So,
I go to the store, but I'm masked up. If I don't
This
need to
is
go in the store, my wife go in. You know how it is, fellas. We gotta drive all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
this is one of our VPs. So I guess he's saying confirmed there's mass testing. No need quarantine after if you're asymptomatic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, just be cautious, be conscious and cautious about your whatever you guys do. Keep doing you, but like be safe. And I understand if you're gonna go do something, know that you can bring it home.
Yes. That's the
You
thing.
might
That's
have
the
to- you
one
might
thing
have to-
I always worry about.
Yeah, you might have to strip down before you guys walk in the house, bro.
I've considered that, but everybody else in the house is like, don't. Please don't. But I
don't
took
know.
that
I don't
into
know if that helps.
consideration,
If I do that, my neighbor's gonna be like, "Oh, frick, he's drunk again."
They're like, hey, the Vikings didn't play today. What happened?
Yeah. Hey, leave the Vikings alone here. Leave the Vikings alone.
Yes.
Yes, but
Yeah,
we're
my
probably
friend.
coming to the end. Maybe like we'll go like 2 more minutes. If anybody got any last questions, if not, our
Yeah.
closing here. Thank you, Brandon. We're glad
man. Thank you guys for having me,
Very
man.
much, man.
glad the
Helped out.
families. We hope this gets better for you, and you start.
Yeah, I'm
showing,
still going through it. The tail end of it. I went, like just the minor symptoms still lingering around. It's kind of irritating, but I'm better than I was 20 days ago.
I'm just, glad that worst is. Hopefully, that worst is done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should be, but once again, you attacked it like a champ. You did what you had to do to keep your family safe. Your wife did what she had to do.
Oh yeah, she the champ on this one, bro.
Yes. So when we Paul quarantine and do other stuff, we're gonna take you to what was it, Osaka? No, he not
Bro, I'm
I
down,
remind
man.
him-
I'm
I go
down.
remind
There you go.
I'm hot.
I'm reminding him, hey, Osaka.
Hey, we can do a live broadcast from there too, man.
Hey,
Actually,
we're gonna-
we actually do.
we
We call it our hotspot series. We go
Hotspot.
and things.
on Instagram.
Yeah, let's do
is
it.
what
Try
is.
some new, some new stuffs.
We was gonna go to our barber, but our barber also caught COVID. But he was one
How's
of
he
those
doing?
that
How's he doing? How long ago was that? Not too long.
I think around next week, probably one of those that as of right now, learning from you, he never had no symptoms so far. But like you said, that 10th day he was at your worst. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so as of
But
right
yeah,
now,
like I said, everybody's body's different.
Yes.
Everybody's not gonna
Different.
react the same.
I know 2 other people. One of them, she just had headaches. Now she's doing good. The husband was just, one of those lucky ones. I guess you can say that.
Yeah.
Any
Might be
symptoms-
the cover. I don't know.
There you go.
Exactly. No, but every time I talk to him, that's what he was telling me. I don't know what to expect tomorrow. You know what I mean? I could be
That's true.
fine today
That's
and
true.
tomorrow wake up like you
Yeah,
said.
like I said, the worst experience was not being with your family, and then always the next day came and it still wasn't better than yesterday. That was the worst feeling.
Did you have that thought in your head like this is never gonna end? Or when it
no, I still do. Like well, it's not as bad like I said as before, but it's still kind of like still messing you up a little bit. Walking around, you're still dizzy. You're like, bro, what's going on? But then now it's like to me like I'm treating it like, oh, this is the new norm for me. That's how long it's been. I'm like, okay, well, if I feel like I'm drifting left, just no stay more to the right. You know what I mean? When I'm walking, not when I'm
Yeah,
driving.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to me, it's a new norm. You know, so I just gotta accept it, and adjust.
We hope we
Yeah.
can get back to your norm, sooner or later. But if
Yeah,
not, like you
yeah.
said, you're just gonna have to adjust. Just know you can't drive on the right side of the road. You gotta drive.
I might have to move over to
Yeah.
London
Yeah.
or something.
But hey, thank you guys for staying on. This is gonna be our closing. We've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that felt like
go.
5 minutes, guys. That's how you know
but
it's a good time.
2 hours and 15 minutes of freaking knowledge.
Break it
once
down,
again,
my friend.
This is Be Magic of the City Boys Go, and follow them on all social media. City
Yeah,
Boys
City
Music.
Boys Music. Check us out. Download
Go ahead.
music. Yeah,
Yes, you guys can
all
listen
social media, all platforms.
There you go. Yes, my friend.
Do you know that I want you? Well, listen, sometimes I want to cry. Don't you know that it's magic? Magic. The way that I feel inside, the way your feelings change.
Shout out to Tyrus Grimm on this verse.
And the way your feelings remain. Cause for you, bad words are pain. I try.
Here he is, everybody. Here he is.
Thank you, Tyrus. Shout out to my brother Feeling.
I just want you to go, yeah. Fill up my cup and give it to me.
Shout out to my man Puka.
I am happy as can be, girl.
Oh.
The name is what I'd rather do. You should know that I am happy as can be.
Yes. If you know
Yeah,
the,
my
if
man.
you don't know about that song, I think you should just listen to the words I just played because you should know.
But
Hey,
yeah, man.
all of
Hey,
it.
once again, shout out. Thank you, Dubs. Thank you, Fast, for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you
Thanks
guys.
for coming on.
My Kamiki brothers in the house.
Yes.
Tigers.
Yeah.
I love you guys, man.
Once again, everybody be safe. Rewatch, please share. Let everybody know it is what it is. We try to do our best to get you guys knowledge of everything that's going on in the world.
Yes, my
Please be safe, and we'll see you guys on Sunday.